hard. Because I'm on a bit of a Yakuza roll. So here we go with Yakuza 4. I only know that apparently you have multiple characters to play as. So, special games. Oh! Oh, so combos... Okay. Alright, never mind then on that. Yeah, new game. Normal, because I'm basic bitch. Gion Bell. Okay. System data, Morning Glory wristband. I imagine that's from 3. Thanks in 2010. Wow. God, that's 12 years ago. That's 12 years ago. Oh. Okay, so we have someone named Akiyama, apparently. God, 2010. What was I doing at that time? I have no goddamn idea. Well, that's a messy desk. Is it Date? Jesus. No, it's not. Murder spree rocks Kamurocho, serial killer on the loose. Someone who's murdering breakfast foods? Was 2010 around the time where iPhones were getting big? I don't remember.
Hey, もしもし。
あ、出た。ちょっと、今どこにいるんですか？
ああ、いや、ちょっと出先だけど。
絶対嘘。どうせ会社に。
Sending the right link 3 times in a row.
どうして電話に出
It's
てくれ
cool.
ないんですか？
I've had that happen before, sending messages to the wrong people. It's good. You're good, my dude.
電波悪いのかしら。秋山さん？秋山さん、聞こえてますか？
ああ、聞いてるってば。ごめんごめんって。で、何？なんかよ。
よーって。何言ってるんですか？用あるに決まってるじゃないですか。
ああ、そうだよね。はいはい。俺が悪かったって。で、何？
ですね。今日は何の日か知ってますか？
え？今日？今日は、君の誕生日か何か。
違う。いいから壁のカレンダー見てください。
So I like this dude's suit cut
集金日
collection.
忘れないでくださいよ。
別に忘れてたわけじゃないよ。ただちょっと出かけるのためらっていたっていうか、なんかさ。
なんか何なんですか？
今日さ、雨なんだよね。
Alright, so when I cut the stream for Yakuza 3 short, Kiryu survived getting stabbed. So But yeah, just go straight into the story. Fine enough. Okay. I like this guitar. God, why does the Yakuza series have such fucking good music? Oh, his place is located near Serena. Or it might be where Serena was. Which would suck. Oh, I hate that. I hate it when that happens. I'll just start my rounds over in the hotel district. Better get moving. Really? Just off the... You there. Halt. What's cracking, old man? My name is not Old Man. I'm Satoru Komaki, a master of the most esoteric martial arts known to man. Okay. And what do you want with me? Simply put, I can sense one's physical ability merely by observing the gait of their walk. And you, my suave friend, appear to be an especially promising specimen. Is this a new Yakuza star? So the thing that I know about this game is that you have 4 protagonists that you play between, and you don't see Kiryu for a while because he's recovering from getting stabbed in the stomach by somebody at the end of 3. So, yeah, this is a new character. I don't think we've heard of Akiyama until now. Hold up. You're not trying to get me to join some kind of kooky dojo, are you? That stuff's not really my style. You needn't join anything. Take this. A memo. Read memos by selecting memos in the pause menu. Okay. Wide variety of topics, all of which will be useful for life in Kamurocho. Any information you glean from these memos will not only grant you knowledge, but worldly experience. Now go forth and let your brain soak up information like the sponge it is. Sure. Thanks, old man. So what is... Oh, this is different. Okay, so items... Okay. Items. Yeah, I got these because I had save file data from previous games. What are my abilities looking like? Oh, boy. Boozer's Lore. Boost overall attack power when drunk. I mean, that's cool. Counterattack executed while downed. Taunt enemies with the spirit of the white. I don't have any, I have 500. Yeah, I have to level up. Cell phone, character profiles, sub-stories. Okay, so about as normal as you can get. But yeah, this guy's new, and I like what and I like him so far. He's kind of suave and sleek. I'm gonna survive this week if I don't hit the sweet. Oh God.
Oh man, I gotta go to my favorite hostess, man. I've gotta go to my Soapland girl, man. My usual. She's so cool.
But yeah, this is another one of the games that was on PS3, and man, it's nice. It's nice looking. Well, if it ain't our good friend Akiyama-san. Looks like Sky Finance is flying sky high. You out to collect? Great. Pack of loan shark heavies. Just what I need. Hey, guys. How's business over at Kamurocho Loans? It's shit, thanks to you and your company. You're a regular pain in the ass. Got that right? I hear you don't even charge interest on the loans you dish out. You're stealing all our customers, you fuck. Come on, we're both lenders. Let's pay the rules. Rules? You guys aren't even a legitimate business. What rules do you play by? You don't seem to mind bullying folks into borrowing or plastering up ugly ads all over. My customers find me on their own. No interest? Yeah, apparently this guy gives no interest loans. That's what it said. I thought he was, for a second when we looked in his office, I thought Like, it said Sky Financing on the front, but for a second I almost thought he was like a PI or something, but no, he runs a financial business, and he's just collecting on the returns that he's taking. So yeah, no interest. I mean, that's generous. That's a very generous thing for him.
So we got a tough guy, do we? I want to watch that big mouth. I would watch that big mouth if I was you.
Oh, and one more thing. You and me, don't think we're in the same league. Heck, we're not even playing the same game.
Shut your trap, dickweed. You've been pissing me off for a while. I'm gonna enjoy flattening your ass.
You will never flatten this cake. Oh, he's a kick man. Ooh. Oh, I like this. So he's like a taekwondo. Is it taekwondo? I think so. Because taekwondo, I remember, is mostly kicks. Yeah, looks like. Ooh. Pick up a weapon and then... Wait, where's a weapon? I don't see a weapon. Oh, there's a bike. Ow, you broke my bike! Oh, I like him a lot. I already like Akiyama. I like kick fighters. And a classic. Oh, I like him a lot. I like Akiyama a lot. Yeah, I like this. I like him already. He is... I like his sleekness. And I leveled up during that, so we'll check out how level ups are done. One thing the lone business and a street fight have in common. You gotta know who you're dealing with.
Yeah, we'll be back.
This information has been added to the memo. Alright. Unlock new abilities using the soul orbs you earn by leveling up. Okay, so soul orbs are your skill points. Okay. Well, I definitely prefer this compared to the experience point deal we had in 3. That was just a lot. Oh, they even categorized them on how many of them you need. Oh, that's nice. I actually like that a lot. Return swiftly to your feet after being knocked down. Let's take a look at the ones. Squat. Wow, I actually have a specific taunt for squatting. Glare at your opponents when you grab greatly increases your heat gauge. Ooh. Downed taunt. And booze lore. Alright. Knockdown evasion, regard, essence of finishing. Take that one. Let's take this one. Those are usually my starters. Also, I just saw that he's got 60,000 yen on him. That is a nice chunk of money. Hey, you really laid it on those guys back there. I can tell you're really on the side of justice. Appreciate the compliment, but I'm actually kind of in a hurry. What did I get? A weapon catalog? Really? Yeah, just a random... Well, I mean, I know who he is, but... Really? Alright. God, to see the... It has been interesting to see these older entries in the series. Obviously, I haven't played Yakuza's 1 and 2 on PS2, but... This is something. That was Kido-chan from Kanemura Enterprises. What's got him in a hurry? I should drop in and see what's up. Debt collection, wait. Look at that fucking jacket. That's a nice looking jacket.
ああ、お疲れっす。って兄貴、びしょ濡れじゃないっすか。
That's a cool Letterman jacket.
新井の兄貴は
ああ、頭なら今柴田の組長さんのお供でそこのビルの見学に行ってますが。
カムロ町ヒルズか。
ねえ。
Hey, Kamurocho Hills is
な
being
んでも
built up.
親父
Sweet.
の話じゃ本格的な建設が始まる前に何としてでも真島組に顔を売らなきゃなんないとかで。
上のご機嫌取りか。くそ
I can't light my ciggy.
兄貴、どうしたんすか。そんなにイラついて何かあったんすか。
What do you think of the chain
記
pattern?
憶通りにエルナードってキャバあんだろ。
Very...
今あそこに上野の奴らが来てんだよ。
上野って上野
Very,
あ
reminds me a
あ、8時
lot
ぐらいから二人
of
連れてきて
specifically
そうです
Kira.
か。
I don't know, it's very JoJo-like,
でも
and
ただ飲んで
I
るだけ
kind
なん
of
すよね。
like it, actually.
なら
It's-
別に問
I,
題ない
I
じゃない
actually
です
like
か。
that shirt.
暴れて
I
るわ
like
け
the
じゃないん
look
で
of
す
it.
よ。
I like the colors.
バカ飲んでるってこと自
It's
体
it's
が
actually not a
問題
bad
なんだよ。
looking shirt.
どうしてですか。
Not even a bad pants
上野と
combo.
うちの本家が
But we'll see some
親戚だ
bad
ってのは
fashion
お
sense
前
soon
も知
enough.
ってんよな。
This is Yakuza.
はい。昔実話系の雑誌で読みました。
でも実際には五分五分の関係ってわけじゃねえ。一応親戚である以上、道場会が上野の島に手を出すことはねえ。でもそれは上野清和会が毎月寄付って形で道場会に結構な額の上がりを支払ってるからなんだよ。
そうなんすか。
表面上は対等な立場。でも裏じゃ上野清和会も俺らと同じ傘下組織の一部ってわけさ。ま、例えて言うなら道場会がアメリカで上野清和会は日本みてえな感じってことだ。
あ、すんません。ちょっとよくわかんないっす。
だからまあいい。どっちにしても俺らみてえな3時の組員が知っててもどうしようもねえ話だからな。
兄貴、
あ、
それでさっきの話なんですけど、上野清和会がうちの上とそういった関係があったとして、
I feel like there's a greater
それ
variety
の
in
何が
terms
問
of
題なんで
the
すか。
models here for the
だって
characters.
上野と東上会は親戚なんですよね。だったら東上会系のうちの店で飲んでても別にいいんじゃないですかね。
バカかお前は。ここまで話わかんねえのか。だからお前は使えねえんだよ。ああ、秋山さんどうも。
ちょっと間が悪かったみたいだな。出直そうか。
いやいや大丈夫です。どうぞ。
Yeah, that I do kind of like that shirt. It takes a certain kind of person to pull off that shirt.
金村さんに挨拶
But it's a cool
してい
shirt.
こうと思ったんだけどな。どうやら留守みたいだね。
ええ、今日はちょっと用事があって出かけてまして。
新井さんもお出かけ中？
あ、はい。頭は柴田組の組長と出かけてます。
なるほどね。で、さっきの話の続きは？どうして上野清和会の連中が 金村工業の島で飲んじゃダメかって話だよ。こいつらに教えてやんなくていいの？
聞いてたんですか？
あれだけでかい声で喋ってりゃ隣のビルまで聞こえるさ。
すんません、お恥ずかしい限りで。
はい、兄さん。
はい。
あんた新入り？
あ、はい。3ヶ月
I
く
can
らいにな
even
りました。
see like the difference in the dental
じゃあ
work with the
1年くら
character
い前ま
there.
ではカムロ町
Like
界
how his
隈
teeth are
で
different.
真剣な窃盗とか強盗とかやってた口
ええ、まあ。
で、新井さんあたりに憧れてこの世界に入ったと。
そうです。
そうか。そりゃいい。
秋山さん、
え？
親父に用件があるようでしたら後でこちらから連絡するようにしますけど。
帰るってこと？
いやいや、そういうわけじゃないんですが、親父にもいつ連絡がつくかわかりませんし、こちらもいろいろありますんで。
Let's see.
いろいろね。そっか、そうだよね。わかったよ。今日これから大変だぞ。
え？
あんたらの業界で下の連中が上の島で飲むなんてことはあってもなんないことなわけ。わかる？それは直系団体でも親戚団体でも同じ。例えば君が今からカムロ町で一杯やろうと思ったらさ、君の親である金村さんのさらに上の親、つまり柴田組の島で偉そうに飲むなんて。
Oh.
いや、それは。
そうだろ？そりゃそうだよね。だってそんなことしたら金村の親分さんに恥かかせることになっちゃうかもしれない。それに後で新井さんにどれだけ怒られるか分かったもんじゃない。今回のことも同じだ。あんたんとこのお店に来てるのはあの上のせい。
Oh.
カムロ町不可侵通登場会との約束破って大門ぶら下げたままカムロ町に来てること自体おかしい話だ。つまりそれがどういうことかわかる？
ちょっと秋山さん、
どういうことなんですか？
それはね、つまりこの金村工業が低く見られてるってことだよ。
Yeah. So these Ueno guys are essentially pissing on their shoes and being like, "So how's it? So could you tell I had asparagus last night?"
いくら金村工業が登場界の下の柴田組、そのさらに下の三次団体とはいえ、それはちょっと舐められすぎだ。
ちょっとあんた、うちのことバカにしてんのか？
やっと本気になったか。悪かったね、木戸ちゃん。調子に乗っていっぱい喋っちゃって。
So he essentially just told them off to try and make them actually show their balls, so to speak.
極道は大門のでかさだけが全てじゃない。てめんところ大門バカにされて頭に来ないようなやつは信用できない。ああ、そうだよな、木戸ちゃん。
まあ。
じゃあここはまあ一つカムロ町の平和のために頑張って。あんたらが頑張ってくんないと俺も儲からないしな。ね、兄さん。
ああ、はい。
よし、じゃあ帰るか。それじゃ。
This guy has fucking swagger. I love him already.
ああ、そうだ、木戸ちゃん。
はい。
金村さんに言っといてよ。自分とこの組バカにされても怒らなくなっちまったら極道は終わりだって。そんなヤクザまがいのやつにはもう上納金を立て替えるためのお金なんて貸してあげませんよ。金借りる時に約束した条件守ってくださいねって。
Okay, so he invested in these guys, and now they're kind of floundering around like dead fish, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna throw you back into the water on this, but you better actually swim." God damn. See, now that's a bad fashion sense. Look at that fucking sweater.
いつから？
秋山のガキ帰ったか。
え
Look at that grandpa fucking sweater. Jesus, how thick is the neck on that sweater? Is that a scarf or?
しかし困ったもんだ。さっきお前が言ってた上野のやつらの件どうしたもんか。
とりあえず
See the thickness on the neck of that thing?
でも確か新井は柴田の親父と
It's like thicker than your thumb.
連絡取れるまで電話をかけて
Thick turtleneck. That shit could stop a fucking guillotine.
もし上野の連中が暴れ
Louis the 14th should have invested in that neck. Or in that, turtleneck.
あまり荒っぽいことになるのは避けた方がいいとは思いますが。新井の兄貴なら丸く収めてくれるとは思うんですが。
そうだな。とにかくことを荒立てたくない。新井に任せると言っといてくれ。よいしょ。
わかりました。
So these guys are a small part of the Tojo clan, and the Ueno guys are essentially pissing on their shoes, and Akiyama's reminding him, like, hey man, get your shit together. Don't let him piss on your shoes like
さっ
that.
きの秋山って人何者なんすか？
ああ、あれか。秋山俊、32歳。
He's 32.
天
Okay.
下一通りでスカイファイナンスって店やってる金貸しだ。カムロ町の駆け込み寺って言われててな。他の店で融資を断られたようなやつにまで金を貸し付けてる。
闇金ってことっすか？
まあ本人は闇金じゃねえって言ってるがやってることは同じようなもんだ。ただまあ違うとこがあるとしたら他の金貸しと比べて融資の条件が変わってるってとこかな。
条件。審査
Who
が
just drops their stuff in their grocery bag like that?
あのスカイファイナンスって店じゃ客に金を貸すかどうか判断するために融資前に必ず何かしらの条件を客に提示する。その条件ってのがボランティアだの老人介護だのとにかく一風変わったもんらしい。
Okay.
はあ。そんなことして何のメリットがあるんですかね？
さあな。それに一部の噂じゃ金利すら取ってねって話もあるくらいだ。
じゃあどうやって飯食ってんすか？あの秋山って人は。
まあそれ
Is
は
he
都市伝
getting
説みたい
stuff
な
for the
話だ。
homeless? Okay.
実際はちゃんと儲か
Smooth
る
as
仕組みがあ
fuck
るん
and
だろ
gets
うな。
beer for the homeless? Fuck yeah.
一応
Did you say there's
さっき
more
うちに来
movie-
たみたいに
More movie or more game? I don't know, man. I just started. Like, I literally just started this game.
謎だらけの金貸しっすね。
とにかく奴の考えてる
Got
ことは
beer
よ
and
く
cheap
わからん。
sake? Hell yeah. I like this
一度
guy.
秋山から金を借りた人間は二度と奴から金を借りることはねえそうだ。
どうして？
それもわからん。まあ何にしてもああいう不気味なやつには関わらん方が身のためだってことだ。
What a cool dude. Okay, so essentially what he does is he sort of does a pre-evaluation of the people that are asking him for loans to see if whether or not they're actually worth giving a loan to before he actually does it. And I guess he does that by having him do volunteer work. Okay.
すいません。
いやい
Interesting.
や。それじゃ今日はとりあえずお疲れさん。うんとうまい飯でも食ってくれ。
いただきます、柴田組長。
But I thought tipping didn't happen in Japan.
それじゃ。
But yeah, this is certainly a lengthy way to start the game out. Not that I mind it. It's nice to have some establishment.
新井だ。
God damn, look at that dude's cheekbones.
わかった。エルナードだな。少ししたら向かう。
But yeah, the type of sake that those guys are drinking is that the homeless are drinking is a very cheap kind of sake. It's like the 5 o'clock vodka version of sake. Sounds like there's trouble brewing over at Club Elnard. Guess I'll go check it out. Ooh, hello. It's like it's boxy garbage. See what's going on over. Oh. But yeah, it's essentially the kind that is opened much like canned food, and it's, as I said, it's essentially what you drink if you want just cheap sake. And I haven't had it, and I don't think I will have it because I'm the kind of guy that has standards whenever it comes to trying something. Seriously, you guys again? Didn't you have enough kicks to the face last time around? Shut up, pisshead. You're only getting kicked this time. Aniki, this is him. This is him. He's the one that beat off our Lego hair pieces. So you're Akiyama. I heard all about that racket of yours, Sky Finance. Well, we're gonna make sure you can't get any interest in your hospital bills. Wine in a can? Yeah, essentially. Or like those cheapo box wines. Okay, guard is L1. Yep, yeah. I like this dude's kind of whole deal. He's... There we go. Grab an enemy and yeah, triangle, and then backbreaker. Oh! Ooh! Sorry, that just... Ooh! That looked like it had to fucking sting. Oh! God damn. Yeah, I like this dude already. He feels very different from Kiryu. Oh my god! That dude's glasses are in his eyes now. God damn. Shit. You guys mind staying out of my way from now on? We'd both be better off that way. I'm sure you've got a rep to keep up, so I won't tell folks about how I keep kicking your asses. Deal? Fine. You set your damn hole. We're gonna make sure our Lego pieces aren't moving around on our heads or the... Man, talk about a waste of time. Okay. So, yeah, wine in a can is essentially what that type of sake was. Just super cheap, pop it open, and then down it. It's... I'm sorry, sir, but I can't let you in right now. Huh? Why not? Truth is, we have a minor situation going on right now. I suggest you come back when things have calmed down. What kind of situation are we talking about? Drunken belligerence, sir. A few of our customers have had a little too much, it seems. Is that so? I think I'll need to see this for myself. Sir, please, wait! Please, one of them is so drunk he's sniffing his own feet. He keeps trying to swallow one of our hostess's shoes. How the shit do you still have a job, warrior? Where's the 100 bottles of shit? Jesus, hundreds? We're on graves in the back room or some shit? Oh. Yes, sir. It's been like this for hours now. They've scared off all our other customers. Akiyama-san, wait! You can't just... Oh, this is gonna be nice.
なんだお前。
ああ、こんな高い酒飲んじゃって。こんなのこの店じゃ市場価格の4倍は取られるぜ。
誰だお前。ボーイって感じじゃねえな。
ああ、うめえ。こんないい酒浴びるように飲むなんて本当の酒飲みのすることじゃねえよな。
Yeah, exactly.
何しかとしてんだよ。俺らんこと舐めてんのか？
ん？
どこの誰だって聞いてんだよ。てめえ何もんねこれ。
Damn, son!
よかったぜ、相手が俺で。これがヤーさん相手だったら戦争もんだよ。
なんだよこれ。話と違うじゃねえか。
え？話だと？
秋山さん、何やってんすか？
お前一人か？
え？あ、はい。兄貴はまだ時間がかかるみたいなんで。
そうか。
This guy's so smooth.
ごちゃごちゃ喋ってんだ。そうか、わかったぞ。俺らをはめて戦争を始める気だな。
さっきから何言ってんだあんた。
うるせえ。こうなりゃこっちも焼けよ。
Yeah, that dude on the couch is out.
ってこっちゃに全員ぶっ殺してやるぜ。
てめえ人んちの島で暴れといて何言ってんだこれ。
来んなお前は。
え？
これは俺の喧嘩だ。
Okay, so he's diffusing this Ueno situation before anything bad breaks out. Okay.
秋山さん。
やっぱり俺らの素性もバレバレってことか。
俺はこの町でスカイファイナンスって店やってる金貸しだ。この喧嘩俺が勝手にやってるだけのこと。あんたたちがムカついてから絡んだだけだ。組織がどうこうは関係ね
てめえなめた口聞きやがって。
え。いいね。気合入ってきたみたいじゃないか。久々に本気の喧嘩が楽しめそうだ。
I'm loving this dude's energy. He's great.
いいだろう。その分かりやすい挑発乗ってやるぜ。
こっちはいつでもいいぜ。
行くぞこんなきゃ。
This is I'm hooked already. Grab that. Ah, the classic. When nearing victory against a powerful enemy, you are able to perform an essence of counterattack. Why do they keep... It couldn't be essence of heat move. They keep changing this shit up from game to game. If your heat gauge isn't filled, press the corresponding buttons to enter the heat mode with the given amount of time. Oh! That dude's fucking throat is crushed. That was awesome, but his throat is just gone now.
Aniki.
Okay, so these two were being the shits. Were of the Uenos.
相変わらずの強さですね。スカイファイナンスにうちら本職が手出せないのもよくわかる。
勝手なことして悪かったね。こいつらちょっとムカついたもんでさ。
Look at this dude.
さすが新井さんだね。こっちの気持ちがよくわかってる。
この世界に入って最初に覚えたのがこの動作でしたから。ちゃんと一発で火をつけないと兄さんたちに殴り飛ばされたもんです。
そのことじゃないよ。
え？
なんで俺がこいつらと喧嘩したのか聞かないんだ。
うちの親父に金貸した時の条件が関係してるんでしょ
う。やっぱり知ってたんだ。
ええ。秋山さんともあろう人が何の条件もなしにうちの親父に金を貸すわけない。
Yeah. Well, how much money are we talking?
どんな条件か知ってる？
まあ直接親父に聞いたわけじゃないんですが、金村の引退ですよね。
Huh?
俺はさ、あんたならいけると思ってんだよね。堂島の竜って言われたあの人の領域に。
買いかぶりすぎですよ。俺と四代目ではこの世界に足を踏み入れた瞬間から天と地ほどの差があります。俺が金村工業を継いだとこでその差は埋められませんよ。
So he's essentially saying, get rid of your current boss. He's a bit of a flaccid noodle. This guy is better about it. Better about the
そういえば
business.
そうでしたね。忘れてました。
人間、チャンスは突然降ってくる。要は、そのチャンスをもらってから一気に上り詰められるかどうかなんじゃねえのか。
But what if my fingers are greased? What if I was just handling, what if I was just trying to handle butter?
少し真剣に考えておいてくれ。
Oh!
あいつ。
秋山さん、申し訳ありませんが、ここからは俺たちの仕事です。どうすんだあんた。その拳銃今ここでぶっ放すのか。
Yeah, he starts something with the Tojo clan and they will get buried.
撃ったらこっちもそれなりの対応をしなきゃなんない。だがこのままおとなしく帰るってならこの一件はなかったことにする。どうだ。
何を偉そうに。こっちは上の世話のメンツがかかってんだ。
それは分かってる。だがあんたが撃てば俺も撃つ。あんたらがどうしてこの店で飲んでたのかは問わない。だからその拳銃こっちに渡してくれ。
来んな来んな。
Okay.
兄貴兄貴大丈夫ですか兄貴。
くそ逃げんぞ三島。
Well, shit. Yep, war's gonna start again.
大丈夫だ。脇腹をかすった程度だ。
Grazed at that distance. Lucky him.
起動。
The fucking balls on that dude.
追いかけろ。
The
わかりました。
おい起動。いいか。奴ら捕まえても絶対に無茶な真似するんじゃねえぞ。
はい。
damn. Sorry to drag you into this, Akiyama-san. Pretty sure it's the other way around, isn't it? No, don't think I don't know what you're up to. So yeah, the bullet just grazed him. Okay. Hello? What? Don't worry, I'll find him.
Yeah.
Kido-chan? Yep, figured. Well, give my regards to Kanemura. And make sure he remembers his loan terms while you're at it. Yeah, essentially just... Wow, that was something. That was great. I am loving this so far. This is fun.
もしもし。
ああ、やっと出た。
ああ、花ちゃんか。
社長、さっきから何回電話してると思ってんですか？30回はしてますよ。ちゃんと電話に出てくださいよ。
What is a phone?
ねえ、何？
That would have been my response.
会社に戻ってきて
If
く
he
ださ
shot a
い。
bit higher, his chiseled and cheekbones would have deflected the bullet. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
4時間ですよ、4時間。
ほ
社長、今何時だと思ってます？ 12時、12時5分です。もう日付変わってんですよ。世の中は終電の時間なんですよ。知ってますか？
う。ああ、わかったわかった。悪かったって。
もう全然反省してない。
いや、本当に悪いって思ってるって。
社長は好きな時間に出社して好きなことばっかりしてるからいいですよ。でも私はですね、毎朝9時から会社来て帳簿の整理したりトイレ掃除したり返済滞ってるお客さんに電話したり出前の注文したりしてるんですから、もうクタクタなんですよ。
Wife? No, secretary.
君が食いたくて取ってんだ。
Seems to be a secretary that is headed up to here with his horse shit.
疲れてるんです。
だ、分かってるって。だから今日も先に帰っていいって言ったでしょ。どうせ店の鍵は花ちゃんが持ってんだしさ。
帰れないから言ってるんです。
どうしてよ。
ついさっきから店の外で怖い人たちが喧嘩してるんですよ。
喧嘩？いや別に大丈夫でしょ。それくらい。
何言ってるんですか？私レイプとかされたらどうするんですか？
レイプ？君が？
笑いました今。
あ、いえ。
I love
冗談
this.
じゃないんですよ。なんか一人は銃みたいなの持っちゃってるし、とにかくあんなのに巻き込まれたら大変ですよ。
銃？おい、
Wait,
花ちゃん。
did they already make it to his office from all the way over here?
ですね。なんか一人は上野がどうこうって叫んでました。
They're there already?
上野？
とにかくこのままだと私外に出れないんです。早く会社に戻って何とかしてください。
分かった。すぐ行く。
Oh, damn. Oh, so they're gonna start shit with Akiyama. Oh. Okay, I'm loving this music already. There's a bunch of spooky boys jamming out back. Yeah, they're doing this. They're reenacting this thing called Frightener. Apparently, it was a big song for Miracle Johnson back in the 80s. This music is giving me major Sly Cooper vibes. And I am loving this. This is great. Okay, so I don't have a run button, but I have a walk button. Why the fuck would I need a walk button? Okay. Okay. Oh, they're not gonna shoot a secretary, are they? What?
新井さん。
What?
島さん。あんたがくれようとしていたチャンス、どうやら俺はもらい損ねたようだ。
What?
それじゃ。
あれさん。
So, who the fuck is this dude? He looks like the main character from the Judgment games.
ああ、頭を一撃、余分な発砲は一切なし。こりゃ殺す気満々で撃ってるね。
He looks a lot like the main character from Judgment.
逃げなくていいんですか？
え？
犯人はさっき走ってった男ですよね。このままだとあなたが警察に捕まることになると思うんですが。
あんた。
仇の方ですよね。あなた。
ああ、そうだな。
警察ってのは嫌なやつが多いとこです。捕まったら無理やり自白させられてしまうかもしれませんよ。
花ちゃん。
あ、ちょっと手遅れでしたね。
お前か。動くな。動くな。俺？動くなと言ってるだろう。いや、おい、違うって。いや、俺じゃないんだって。無駄な抵抗はやめろ。
杉内さんの尋問は半端ないと思いますんで、気合い入れて頑張ってください。それじゃ。
暴れるなお前は。動くな。
杉内ってあの？おい、ちょっと待てよあんた。いや、だから違うんだって。さっきのところに聞いてよ。ねえ。社長。花ちゃん。
Well, that was certainly a way to start off the chapter. So he's like, hey, I'm investing in you guys. I'm going to take care of these Ueno guys for you. But then they start shit with Akiyama. And then I guess Arai was like, no, I'm not letting you hurt Akiyama. He's a cool dude. And then he kills them. Fuck. That sucks, man. Wait, is he homeless now? Wait, did he just... He's homeless? What the Wow, Millennium Tower just can't catch a break, can it? That place just cannot catch a break. Or is this from Kiwami 1? Yep, Kiwami 1. And that would explain where he gets the money. So he was homeless. Yep, so this is from Yakuza 1. And he was homeless, but then managed to get a financial business going. Okay, like I thought, like he gets wrongly accused and then he's homeless, and I'm like, shit.
よかったな、目撃者がいて。あの可愛い顔したお前さんの部下の子に感謝すんだな。
Forbidden Souls, thank you for the follow.
あの女すげえ必死だったぜ。雨の中ずぶ濡れになりながらここ。
Oh my god, yeah, thank you for the follow.
社長はやってますってな。
If it's not,
そうですか。
秋山。
God, it scared me for a second because I didn't, seeing my own follow notification made me jump because it doesn't happen often. So yeah, thank you, Forbidden Souls.
てめえみてえに誰彼構わず金を貸すバカがいると、バカから金借りたバカが調子乗って暴れんだ。これ以上俺ら。
Also, I am glad to see that my notif box still works. So, yes.
何が言いたいんですか？
お前がゲーム感覚で金を貸すと犯罪が増えるって言ってんだよ。
ゲーム感覚ですか？
Yeah, it's
そうだ。
今回のドンパチもI figured the perfect follower GIF to put up would be Gibby falling onto the floor from iCarly because I just thought it was funny. Yeah, thank you so much for the follow. I guess to help introduce myself, I tend to stream fairly casually in regards to how I go about my streams. And I guess you could say I'm a variety streamer. But at this time, I am going through the Yakuza series. I have previously played 0, Kiwami 1, and Kiwami 2, and I just beat 3, and this is my first time playing 4. And might I say, Akiyama so far is I'm loving him so far. He's awesome. Okay, so what I could glean from that was essentially, listen, if you throw cash around to the Yakuza again, we're going to come after you because that's asking for trouble. Oh, Chief, I finally got a hold of you. I'm so glad you're out. I thought you'd be in the slammer for weeks, months, maybe even years. Hana-chan, you know I was only there for questioning, right? They didn't actually arrest me. Whatever it was, I'm so relieved. All that running I did down to the station paid off. Yeah, you really came through for me, Hana-chan. I appreciate it. By the way, Chief, while you've been lounging around in jail, work's been piling up like there's no tomorrow. Get back in the office. Hana-chan, please, I barely slept a wink last night. I'm seriously wiped out here. And whose fault is that? Doing cool kick moves and heat moves. She hung up on me. Alright. But yeah, that's certainly a hook. So it looks like the Uenos and Tojo clan are going to go into a little scuffle, considering one of their boys is now dead. As of consequence of them stirring up some shit in Tojo territory. Now let's see. Can I get anything good in Don Quixote? Oh, actually, I forgot completely about my abilities. Squat Taunt, Scalding Glare, double kick. Add an additional kick follows a front kick. Oh, double kick. Yes, please, please. I will take that. Increase the ability to evade attacks by quick stepping. I might have to go back and start playing the series then. I don't recall actually playing the games, but I've heard raging reviews when they did drop. They're very fun. Obviously, you know, they can vary in terms of their quality of stories, because that's just kind of what you get when you have a long-running series that is like close to 7 or 8 games in and now has its own spin-off franchise that's got 2 entries already. But I would say I'm definitely pissed at myself for not getting into this series sooner. And if you want an easy recommendation on where to start, Yakuza 0 is the fantastic entry to go. It is the go-to entry for people when they get into the series. Has one of the better stories. You have 2 playable protagonists, and it's like $20 at this time. I believe it's $20 already, but it goes on sale pretty frequently and can get slashed down to around $5. So it is for certain worth the investment, because you're basically getting a big ass game for $5. So yeah, that's my big recommendation about it. Knockdown evasion. Swiftly return to your feet after being knocked down. Let's go with a regard, actually. Actually, I'd rather have enhanced quick step. I like being evasive. Alright, and I've got 60,000 yen. But yeah, the series is fun so far, considering I'm 4 games in at this point and not, and loving each of it. As I said, with some caveats of certain entries being different than others. Wonton squid yakisoba. Really? They just have canned highballs there? Actually, you know what? Knowing there's canned Moscow mules in the US, that shouldn't shock me. For those that don't know what I just talked about, a highball is a very simple mixed drink that is like very popular, and it's essentially a mixture of whiskey and ginger beer or ginger ale, whichever you have on hand, and depending on if you want a more sugary version or want one that's more like gingered. But two of the same guys, but they have different bags. I got a live NPC replica. The Matrix broke. But anywho, what was I saying? Oh, highball. So yeah, highball is ginger ale and whiskey, and I guess it's popular enough for it to get a canned variation in stores, which again should not surprise me, considering, you know, there's canned Bloody Mary, canned Moscow Mule, canned, what's another one? Canned screwdrivers. Oh God, what else? I've seen others. Nope, can't think of them. Aw, she's nice to him. Aw. Oh man, she got him some natto beans. If you don't know what natto beans are, they're a Japanese snack that is essentially fermented soybeans that are really, like, from what I hear, they are foul. Like, they're older than, like, most of those orders can be older than me. And I'm 24. No, 25. I'm 25. I'm dumb. So, yeah. Yeah. If there's any meme that I like to quote a lot, it's beans, what the fuck? I love doing that voice. Just randomly, sometimes I'll just say that out of nowhere.
すみません。お客さんですか。どうぞどうぞ。はい。
スカイファイナンスってこちらでよろしいんでしょうか。
ええ。ああ、ここちょっと分かりにくい場所ですもんね。どうぞどうぞおかけください。
はい。
You know, you could at least do the good of cleaning out your ashtray. Like, he actually has a small mountain of fucking cigarette butts in the ashtray there.
はい。
ご融資のご相談でしょうか。
ええ。まあ。
Oh my god.
はい。
タバコ吸ってもいいでしょうか。
ああ、はい。
Well, good night, combo.
どうぞどうぞ。
Thanks for dropping by.
接客はいつもジムの女の子に任せっきりなもんで、こういう時気が利きませんで。どうぞ。
すみません。
All right, so what's the deal?
はい。
それでご融資の件ですが。
はい。それなんですが、
ええ。
こちら保証人や担保なしで無制限にお金を貸してもらえるというのは本当でしょ
No
うか？
collateral even? Really?
無制限ですか。
Also limitless.
どちらで
With an office this size?
言えないと。まあいいでしょう。多分あなたへの融資を断った同業他社の方にでも聞いたんでしょうから。うちの店は金貸せないけど、あの店なら貸してくれるかもよって。どうせ他にもいろいろ吹き込まれたんでしょ。うちの店は同業の人たちにはあんまり評判良くないでしょうからね。
Yeah, considering earlier you apparently do not have interest rates, which is just fucking weird. Really, really
おい
weird.
くらほど必要なんですか？
Like, of the things, he certainly is an interesting business.
ライターをお借りしてもいいですか？
どうぞ。
大女優。
How dare you? I'm not a drama queen.
ああ、まあ、いや、カムロ町にしては変わった名前のお店だなと思いまして。
But yeah, again, Forbidden Souls, thank you for the follow. The other thing you ought to know about me is that I'm
いえ
actually,
そうではないんですけど。
I do this as a casual thing, but I'm actually shockingly close
以
to
前
getting
そのお
affiliate
店にお
status
世話
on
になっていた
Twitch.
ことがありまし
And,
て。
you know, all the follows and views, they really do help. So thank you again.
長いんですか？
ええ、まあそれなりに。
で、いくら必要なんですか？
All right, what is the, yeah, how much does she want?
とりあえず、いくら貸してほしいのが言ってくれなくちゃ、こっちも話のしようがないんで。
1億。
Why do you need that much?
現金で1億円。10日以内に私に融資していただけませんでしょうか。
1億ですか。
はい。
For conversion rate, that's close to around $1 million.
いません。
担保も？
ありません。
Yeah, thank you again, Forbidden Souls.
保証人なし、担保なし。それで現金一括で1億円ね。
Yeah, what the shit?
あんたさ、自分の言ってることの意味分かってんの？
やっぱり無理ですよね。そんな話。そうですよね。すみません。私どうかしてました。この話忘れてください。 お時間取らせてしまってすみませんでした。それじゃあ。
ちょっと待った。貸さないとは言ってませんよ。
Yeah, it's not.
ま、
He's the kind of guy that's just like, what is the deal with you asking for 100 million yen? I'm being reminded of the season 0 Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge joke where he goes like 200,000 yen. That's like a whole dollar. It's. I should have said something there. I missed the chance for that joke, and now I'm ashamed of myself for it. All right, now here's the deal. We require each of our clients to pass a test before we finance their loans. A test? That's right. A test to gauge whether or not we can trust you. Trust me? Yep. We test all of our customers before agreeing to loan to them again. We had one person take care of the elderly for a week and another pick up all the litter in Kamurocho. We even had one woman work in the red light district. Okay, so it's not all noble work. Okay. The tests get more difficult depending on the loan amount and terms. I'm scared to what... First off, how the fuck is he gonna get 100 million yen? Second off, what is that going to... If Red Light District was for not 100 million yen, what will 100 million yen quantify? The test will be hard. You got it. But if you pass, I promise to loan you the amount you want under the terms you specified. Jesus Christ, alright.
以上が当店からの条件です。テストに合格しなければ融資することはできません。さっき10日以内って言ってたけど、つまりあなたすぐにお金が必要なんだよね。
はい。
急いでるんだよね。
はい、そうです。
でもテストに受からなかったら時間の無駄遣いになっちゃうわけなんだけど。
Alright.
どうします？それでもテストの方受けてみますか？
はい。やらせてください。
本当にいいんですね。
How much did that fresh Rolex set you back?
私にはもう
An
他
hour?
の選択肢は
An
ないんです。
hour?
お願いします。そのテスト受けさせてください。
Okay, I'm gonna imagine he'll say the test is, what the fuck do you need 100 million yen in 10 days for? Alright. Mind if I take this? Moshi Moshi? Oh, is this Akiyama? Kido-chan, where are you? Is everything okay? I'm down at the Kamurocho precinct. They just finished grilling me about Kanemura. Kanemura? What are they doing questioning you? I'm the one who found him. Walked back into the office and there he was. Dead. Sorry you had to see that. But hey, it hasn't exactly been smooth sailing on my end either. Speaking of, I take it you've heard about Arai-san by now. Yeah, some detective named Sugiuchi told me. Can't wrap my head around it. Me neither. Listen, we shouldn't talk about this stuff over the phone. You free to meet up with me later? Yeah, I got some questions. Sure. Think you can call me back in a few though. I'm just finishing up with the customer. Oh, yeah, no problem. Talk to you soon. Sorry about that. Seems another one of my customers is in a bit of a pinch. Yeah, I mean, well, when it's a small Yakuza branch that kills a member of another Yakuza clan, yeah, that pinch is the kind of pinch that's like, it's a pinch that leaves a blister. So, back to business. 10 days, 100 million yen. That's right. Understood. In that case, can I ask you to swing by again tomorrow? I'm gonna need a little time to mull that test over. Alright. Come prepared, though. We'll be starting right when you get here. Oh, you wanna know what I'm reminded of with this test stuff? It's like that one judge that comes up with really, really weird and unusual terms and punishments for the people that he has in his courtroom. See if I can look that up, actually, because I have no idea.
お名前聞いてもよろしいですか？
リリーと言います。
Really?
リリーさん
Lily?
ですか？それは本名？それともお店の名前？
Yeah, is that her hostess name?
言わないとダメですか？
いえ、いいです。明日のご来店お待ちしてます。
Okay, so it looks like I found it, actually. Okay, so I found it. An article from, oh my god, 2007? Wow, this was a while ago. So yeah, essentially issuing punishments to better fit crimes committed. This judge, named Judge Sicconetti, I believe is how you pronounce his name. And he essentially says, if the cause is a little bit embarrassing, then so what? I found that traditional sentences, the jail times and a fine, those weren't really working. So this judge thinks outside of the box and has this prospect of just handing out really random and bizarre punishments for people's crimes depending on the severity. Like, what's one of the ones that's known here? You come to the court, never know what's going to happen. It doesn't conduct for the community. Make light of justice system. I don't see it works. I see it's demanding defense. Positive. Hard evidence. The easy answer is go to jail. Okay. Okay, he's an Ohio judge. All right. Yeah, one of the ones is, one of the ones was that he made a guy stand in the street with a, wearing a chicken suit. Yeah. Just had a guy just, standing with a boycotting KFC sign dressed as a chicken. Which is just like, what? So yeah, that definitely could probably keep criminals on their toes, is to be like, what the fuck punishment could we get if we have that? What a legend. Yeah, that's weird stuff. Like, I imagine, what would be a really funny one? Point is, Akiyama here with the whole, like, oh no, we had one woman work in the red light district for us, we had one dude pick up litter, the other one someone else cared for the elderly. He's giving me that vibe. Provided she actually shows up, that is. Rearranging the shifts, shuffle things around. I don't care how you do it, just make it work. Look, I know how to run my business. Besides, I already made up my mind. Don't let me down. Later. Ball's in her court. The ball's in her court now. Good to see you too, Hana-chan. You now have access to the hideout. Here you can save your game, move items to the item box, reminisce on past events, and view your play stats. Furthermore, your health will recover while at the hideout. Okay. Well, we can go explore Kamurocho a little bit. Okay. Okay, do I have any soul orbs? No, I don't, so I'd have to get in some fights for that. But yeah, I remember hearing a lot of really weird court cases, and I just would imagine, like, what would a suitable punishment for that be? Hello? Akiyama-san, it's me. Now a good time? Alright, there's something I gotta ask you about. Mind if we meet up a few? Buildings near Red Square down the alley. Okay, Theater Square down alley. Got it. I heard about this judge while I was taking a social problems class, and what got me about him was that later we came up with, I think shortly after that we watched this televised court case of this guy who was not paying child support or was not providing money for his 16-year-old son. Oh, Chief, so glad I caught you. There's a customer who wants to see you. It seems kind of important to come back to the office. Jesus, Akiyama's popular. But yeah, guy wasn't paying support for his son, and it was revealed through the judge's inquiries that the guy didn't just have the one kid. He had a lot of them. 40 kids. 40. And, apparently the guy has this logic of like, oh, I have the ability to bear many children, so I'm going to do that while I'm still on this planet. And he, even when he finds partners and everything, he even tells them outright, like, oh, I'm not going to stay, like, I'm not going to be entirely faithful. Now I'm just wondering what a man who committed, oh, yeah, that'd be, yeah, that, I imagine that'd be just the normal, regular jail sentence. I'm thinking, like, misdemeanors for that Ohio judge, like, someone got a parking ticket, or someone shoplifted, something like that. 40 kids? Yeah, 40. And after she showed us that video, our teacher asked us, okay, now that you've heard of that case, what would be your punishment for that person? And me being the weirdo that I am, I responded with court-mandated vasectomy. That ought to piss him off. Like, no jail time, just make him literally unable to have kids. There's your problem solver. Told me about the phone, got it. Apologies for the wait. So tell me, what brings you today? Are you Akiyama-san? You provide interest-free loans here, is that right? Indeed I do. That said, there are a few conditions. May I ask your name? It's Shiobara. How much are you willing to lend out, usually? Mind telling me why you need the money first? That'll help me decide whether or not I should give you the loan. Well, not too long ago, I drove my printing company into bankruptcy. I inherited the place from my father, you see. But this time I figured I'll start my own company, from the ground up. You ran your father's company into the ground? It made money, but not enough to get out of the red. In the end, all I could do was downsize, but downsizing isn't always the best option, you know. The company was already on its way under. If our only available option was downsizing, it wouldn't have been better just to pull the plug? I think it's cowardly to fire people just to try and keep a company artificially afloat. So I took responsibility for my bad management and let the place go bankrupt. No hard feelings all around, right? I see. Spoken like a typical spoiled heir. The old company doesn't matter now anyway. What's important is getting this new company off the ground. I'm not against the idea, but why come to me? Can't you get your bank to cover it? Yeah. I guess I didn't pass their review. They asked me what business the company would be in, but I hadn't decided yet. Yeah, that would usually be the important thing to figure out before you start asking for money, dumbass. Still haven't figured it out, huh? What, you need planning documents too? Don't you loan sharks usually skip all that formality crap? Oh, this guy. Oh, this guy. This guy's an idiot. I don't even know that much about loaning and all that stuff. And even I would imagine, hey, you want to start a company, you want to get a loan to start said company, or like a sports bar or something, like a new venture, you figure that out before you ask for money. Because at that point, you're just asking for a money chair to sit on your hands with, and then just think on it for a while. It's like timeout corner money. No, it's just... Never mind. How much did you need? Let's see. How about 5 million. Why so much? Though, now that I think about it, you probably have no idea how much you really need. And that's also the... No interest, no collateral. Seriously? You're not pulling my leg here. But first, you're going to have to pass my test. Alright, I want to see what the fuck his tests are. Sure, bring it on. I don't know what kind of tests you're talking about, but I'll do anything you ask. Alright, so you want to start a company. Be its president. In that case, I'll need you to... Oh! Bring me 10 president's business cards. Ooh, invite a hostess here after the club closes. That's a weird one. Okay. God, all three of these sound equally tough. I don't know, the hostess part. The hostess one sounds like LP funsies. Loan sharks don't really have collections. Just ask a favor if you can't pay in full, so it's slightly better. Yeah, along with the whole interest rate thing. But then if you don't end up paying up soon or within a particular deadline, or if you pay in the amount you thought you agreed on, but there was an interest rate, they come by with crowbars and goes,
Well, hey there, man. Looks like you didn't pay your money.
Bring me 10 president's business cards. This is... I'm going with that one. That one's funny. Invite a hostess out after the club closes and bring her back to my office. A hostess club? That's it? I just bring the girl here and the 5 million's mine? I don't know. Oh, come on. It should be a piece of cake for a guy like you. What's the problem?
Yeah.
I just don't have the cash. Hostess clubs are expensive, you know? It's a real shame. I'd have to ask all kinds of girls trailing after me if I just had the money. I'd be the Pied Piper of Camarocho. I guess I'll have to point you over to my friend's hostess club then. You can put it on my tab. The place is called Sweet, over on Pink Street. Just tell them Akiyama sent you and they'll take care of the rest. Really? You can't do it without money, right? Well, I'm making that particular problem go away. So what do you think? Can you do that? Yes, of course. No problem at all. I'll bring you the best hostess in the club. I'll be right back. Well, that's gonna be interesting. Chief, what the fuck? She just looks over to me and she goes, Chief, what the fuck? Couldn't help it over here. Are you really going to lend him money? Yeah, he... You think so too, huh? To tell you the truth, I agree. He's all talk. You see a lot of that nowadays. Why bother with the test? Oh, I'll lend him the money, but only if he passes. I'm going to teach him it's rough out there. What if, just on the off chance? Don't worry about it. A big mouth like him could never hope to pass one of my tests. Why'd you send him to the hostess club? He'll just go out and have fun on your tab, no less. A first-time visitor to a host club hardly ever manages to invite a girl out afterward. Anybody who succeeds, either rich or smooth talker. Is either rich or a smooth talker, but this guy's broke. Oh, yikes. Wow, it turns out I actually did pick a good option. Well, if he pulls off a miracle at times like this, it'll be the first of many. Luck is another kind of talent, wouldn't you agree? Or a miracle, then he's one of the most talented men I ever met. God damn. I don't smell any perfume on you, buddy. Welcome back. So where's that hostess? Oh, that club is no good. The girl at my table only said a few words, then clammed up almost immediately. Isn't it her job to get a conversation going? I'm the customer, the paying customer. You set him up to fail? Yeah? Well, I mean, the guy's a doofus. This guy thinks like, no, I can get a 5 million yen loan. I just need it as a startup to get my business going. When he doesn't even know what he plans on doing. Yeah, paying with someone else's money. Yeah. Seriously, though? Any other club I would have had him eating out of the palm of my hand, and it all boils down to bad luck. Even if we were to assume it was the club's fault, you still didn't manage to pass the test. That means I won't be giving you a loan. Hana-chan, would you mind showing Shiobara-san here out? It's time for him to go. Hi. Gotta love it? Yeah, gotta love when entitled idiots get their comeuppance. Wait just a second. If you just let me try different test, I'm positive I'd pass with flying colors. Please, I'm counting on you. Fine, but this really truly is your last chance. President's business cards. Bring me the business cards of 10 company presidents. Any kind of company will do. 10 business cards? Is that really all you need? Corporate CEOs, presidents of small factories, take your pick. Just find 10 of them, get their cards, and bring them here. Are you sure? That sounds pretty easy. I mean, I used to be a president myself. I can get 20 or even 30 cards, no problem. Excellent, I'm glad to hear it. Well, good luck. I'll see you soon. Oh. Fucking hell, this is gonna be fun. Chance, usually you send someone on his way back. He's just so he's just so astoundingly clueless. Don't you want to see how it all ends? Akiyama's mean. You always forget to collect on your loans. Too many boneheaded customers like him, and I'll up to my neck in extra work. And I appreciate every last ounce of work you do, Hana-chan. Don't I always treat you to a delicious meal at the end of every month? Listen. There are many things that I would ever want to do to be able to have some delicious Japanese yakiniku. Or potentially grilled eel. Or maybe some proper sushi. Or maybe he would treat me to the Wanko Soba noodle challenge in Hokkaido. That'd be something. If I were you, Hana-chan, how would you go about collecting 10 president's cards? Well, probably go pop into an office building and talk to the... So literally just do a printing press of their cards. A little aggressive, maybe, but yeah, that sounds like something you'd do. Nothing wrong with that. Hell, I could even have a printer shop made to make up a bunch of fake cards if I wanted. Your straightforward method requires courage, while my way calls for quick wit. Regardless, I doubt he's capable of either. Dejection. Welcome back. So you get those cards? I only have one, my father's. None of the CEOs I knew at my company are even in this town. Are there any company presidents here? It's all businessmen and restaurateurs. Actually, eel sounds top tier. Oh yeah, it's like, apparently it's glazed and stuff. I've seen it on various travel channels and it looks really good. It's just a shame Japan shut down international travel, but I get it. You know, Omicron and everything. Someday I'll go to Japan. It is a dream of mine. Well then, since you weren't able to pass the test, I'm afraid I won't be giving you the loan after all. Hana-chan, would you mind showing Shiobara-san here out? It's time for him to go. All wrong, I can do better. Oh my god, is this guy... Okay, so I was going to be doing all three anyway. Find 3 people to be your business partners and bring them to me. Business partners? 3 of them? Oh, this guy is such a dumbass. Oh. Yeah, this is a spoiled person that doesn't understand. This is the kind of person that would only get their stock market education from all those GameStop memes that happened last year. Like that. This is the kind of dude who thinks stonks is who would be making the stonks memes about GameStop, but not completely understand what the hell they were. Like, not actually understand the context of the joke. Oh. Always big talk and comes back empty-handed. Same would love to visit about a week. Expensive, but total goal of mine. Oh, God, yeah, absolutely. The only question is, how would I spend that week in Tokyo? Or Osaka, or wherever I would go? What are you talking about? I've got tons of friends. It won't take... Friends, even if they're your friends, they need to know what the fuck you plan on doing with the business, dude. Even if it's just like an arcade or a retro game store. Chief, enough's enough. I've never seen you give anybody this many chances. I suppose you're right. But it's all just so interesting, don't you think? Guy's a walking disaster. A Sum 41 walking disaster. A son of all bastards. You regret you made me. It's too late to save me. You know, Hana-chan, a man might have lots of people he calls friends, but I doubt many of them would actually be willing to risk their livelihoods on him. He says it'll be a cinch to find the 3 of them, but unless he's especially trustworthy or charismatic, they won't be on board. I mean, like, how many... This is essentially what would it be like if Studio MDHR went under before Cuphead came out. Like, if MDHR were like, we want to make a game, but what game do we want to make? And they already got the loans, took out the mortgages on their house, they'd be like, yeah. He does look like someone who'd buy into NFTs. Oh, God, yeah. I just think this monkey looks neat, and apparently people buy these JPEGs like popcorn. God damn. Fucking NFTs are so gross looking. It's not even just that, like, on top of being awful for the environment, on top of being awful as a scam, on top of essentially ruining the prospect of artistic integrity, they're just gross to look at. They just don't understand. I told them they could easily pull in 100 million yen, 100 million a year if they just lift everything to me. Ah, so you failed the test. Yeah. It's not my fault, it's theirs. This guy's lack of self-awareness is giving me a headache. This is like... They begged me to invite them to my parties, too. Parties? My online game parties. You mean you haven't heard? Oh my God! He's the spoiled WoW player that's just like, Dad, I need you to renew my prescription on WoW. I need to be able to do this Lynch King raid. Oh, God. They're kind of a big deal. They call me Hurricane Salt. Oh my God, that name's even... Wow, he named himself after a storm of melee players. I see. Well, it hardly matters at this point. You weren't able to pass the test, which means our loan discussion is over. My apologies. Hana-chan, please show Shiobara-san here out. Hi. Wait just a second. You're telling me you know all about me from one lousy test? Who do you think you are, a god? Maybe. Huh? Please, I'm counting on you. Just give me... It's always just one more with you. I've given you 3 chances already. No matter how many times you try, you'll never pass. Alright? So leave. I'm tired of having to string along a big talking nitwit. Please, this is it. My very last chance. If you give up on me now, I'm finished. Will you just leave already? I'm positive I can build a company that will never, ever need to downsize. You really want to start your own company, don't you? Are you sure you're being entirely honest with me and with yourself? Absolutely. No lies and no excuses, period. Fine. And this is your honest-to-goodness last chance. You fail, you leave. Got it? Got it. I'll pass for sure this time. You'll see. Okay, here we go. My friend's leaflet company's in the red. If you can get it to turn a profit again, I'll lend you the $5 million. But that could take years. The door's right there if you're not interested. What's it going to be? You in or out? All right. Where's the leaflet company at anyway? It's Paradise Advertising on West Shichifuku Street, just past M Store. Wow, he literally just gave him a job. Wow. Akiyama-san, what do I owe the pleasure? Management advice, I found just the man for the job, named Shiobara-kun. I'll be sending him your way shortly. So he just gave him a job. Or something like that. Wow. This guy, like my grandfather used to tell me as a kid, a man who begs loves the pegs. Oh, he does look like he would hire a hostess to act as a dominatrix. Oh my god. Yep. Yes, I'm a bad boy. I caused my company to downsize. Please, mistress, use the one with the ridges. Isn't Paradise Advertising doing really bad right now, business-wise? Stuck in the red, even though their sales remain strong and steady? How the fuck do you How? How does a company run that badly? Which means their only choice is to downsize and cut their... yep. All they can do is downsize. Call it shock therapy. If he can't do this, he's hopeless. No check up on him just in case? Well, if you insist. Damn. That is just mean. I love Akiyama so far. He is 100% my kind of MC. I love this. Like, I love Kiryu, do not get me wrong, but Akiyama's impression so far is really high. Really high. I like him. He's cool. I don't want a loan from you anyway. You're not the only one office in Kamurocho. It's not the point. You've been blacklisted. There's not a loan shark in town who'd lend to you. Oh. Pardon me, miss. Did I hear you having money troubles? No, just a small business. Sounds like you got blacklisted. Is that right? How much do you owe? Jesus God, how do you rack up a 10 million yen debt? Also, about? Loan Shark's credit card. Oh, man. Also, fishnets with a skirt with that kind of attire? Really? What's your look here? What is your look that you're going for here? Put on a brave face for somebody deep in debt, nice clothes and all that, made me wonder. Like, listen, I like fishnet stockings. I like a lady in a suit. But there's just certain clothing combinations that look really weird together. And fishnets in a suit is a weird look. If it were just normal stockings or leggings, I wouldn't be blinking. It's just the fact that they're fishnets is really weird. Like, it makes me think that she's got a Playboy bunny outfit underneath that suit. I see, you're something else, you know that? You've certainly caught my attention. Are you hitting on me? No, it's not that. Look, you truly ready to make a first start? Come to my office, Sky Finance on Tenkaichi Street. Sky Finance? I've heard rumors. My name's Shun Akiyama. Kinky corruption. Kinkruption. There you go. Oh, and that's also a common thing I tend to do in my streams, Forbidden Souls. I tend to combine words and make ussy jokes. Shokomuto. Yeah, it'd be a look. Good lord, I'm already knee-deep into side quest stuff. Okay, the first-person camera thing is back. So Shichifuku. What is that again? That's Taihei. Yeah, okay, so Shichifuku past the M store. So M store, so it's around this area. But yeah, if there's something that might be interesting to those that are interested in the series, this is actually closely based on a actual Tokyo district called Kabukicho. So, yeah, it's interesting.
I caught that dirty look you shot my way. Fact is, I have what's probably the worst short temper, man. My temper is large and my balls are small.
Oh! I love it. I love this game's. I love the Yakuza series combat so much. That dude had a knife, or has a knife. Okay, I want to see what his... Oh. I need to get the heat moves. I need to get my heat bar built up, because I want to see what his... Because Kiryu's knife animation is just a straight stab. I want to see what Akiyama's is, to see if they're any different. Really, so essentially it's almost a print of an actual area? Yeah, in a sense. And because this is a Sega series, they have Sega stuff in here. And because they have the Sega arcade, you can hop right into here and play a bunch of old Sega arcade games like Virtua Fighter 5. Boxelios, I think is what that says. And of course, it wouldn't be Japan if you didn't have crane games. Is that Ai from fucking Super Monkey Ball? Oh my god. Hell yeah, I'll grab that. I'll grab an Ai. Kiryu made an appearance in the Super Monkey Ball collection, so why not? Alright, did I get him? Monkey. Alright, that should do it. But yeah, if there's anything that I would also want to try in Japan, it is some of the big crane game arcades, because I've been watching some videos, and they certainly look like an interesting thing to try. Yep. Okay, I had one turn left. Alright. Because the thing is, some of the videos I've seen that have crane games, they definitely have an interesting variety, because when you think of UFO catchers or crane games, you typically think of things like this, with the claw and everything, but they have many different kinds in Japan from what I've seen. Like, one of the ones that I saw from a video was where they attach little plastic tabs onto the box, and you'll have to use physics and a bunch of money to essentially push the box or the item off of like a ledge of some kind. So, yeah. Alright, so across from the M, so would it be... Is this the dude that was on the phone earlier? Yo, what's going on? Yep, there he is. Oh, Akiyama. Well, that Shiobara guy you sent over showed up. He marched in blustering about how he was going to put me in the black. But when I showed him the books, I guess he ran out of steam. Well, the thing is, he inherited his father's company, but didn't want to downsize. And because of that, he wound up running the place into the ground. He willingly ruined his father's business just to avoid downsizing. Say, Akiyama-san, do you think that'll happen to my place too? Most likely. I peered over your books last time we talked. You'd be hard-pressed to get any more profit, and you've cut all the corners you can. The only thing left to do is to downsize. I know. Well, that may be true, but still, these people have been with me from day one. I remember when the Wii U was not doing so hot, when I heard Iwata slashed his own salary to prevent downsizing and lowering Nintendo's morale. That was... God, rest in peace to fucking Satoru Iwata, man. What a legend. Absolute legend of a president. I've got to be frank with you here. It's your job as president to make this decision. I guess you're right. Oh, and another thing. Do you know where Shiobara-kun went? Not exactly. He was walking towards Children's Park, though. He was? Thanks. I'll have to stop by there. Oh, God, yeah. Iwata was kind of the big icon, you know? Rest in peace to him, man. Rest in peace. We lost him too soon. Is that a locker key I see? No, more garbage. Well, did you think of a way to get them back on track? What's wrong? You dropped by Paradise Advertising, yeah? You knew all along, didn't you? Knew what? You sent me to that company knowing full well that the only thing they could do was downsize. They have sufficient sales and good management. They take all the leaflet orders they can. I don't see how they could possibly bring in any more money. Which means they have reduced their expenses. Oh, that would explain it. Employee salaries have already been slashed. Wait, if their employee salaries have been slashed already, then why the fuck are they even still there? I mean, I guess if they started the company together, they wouldn't want to leave it, but... Really? Really? Slashing their salaries and they... That's dedication. Their president's a real go-getter, though. Keeps pristine books, has great employee morale, and still he's stuck in the red. Now that sounds like the CEO you claim to be. You're looking in all the right places. If we need to reduce expenses, there's only one thing left to cut. Personal costs, in other words. Hey, it isn't old Shiobara's idiot son. Imagine my surprise running into you here. You worked for my father. You remember me, do you? Well, thanks to you bringing down your old man's business, I'm still out of a job. But I either had to downsize or close the place down. My hands were tied. Well, then you should have downsized. Do you think your way was more noble? My hands were tied. You think that's going to make up for the hardships you've caused? For the homeless shelters you're filling? For the... Damn it, I can't think of another one. I hope that brandy you got in your office was worth it, dude. Don't downsize? Well... With a street or die in a gutter. Bad idea, old man. Once you take a life, your own life is over for good. Shut up! You can never understand it. How could this happen to me? I have made my mistakes. You know, despite that song being memified as it is, I actually don't know the full lyrics. If you want to try start over, I can help. Well, I can lend you money anyway. You want your damn... I don't want your money. Don't you insult me. I'm going to fight you and you have the giant fist. That kick to the face feels so snappy. I love it.
Hey, enough of this bullshit. I worked with his dad for more than 30 years. We were good friends, all of us, and then this ignorant moron, he tore all to pieces. That company was... It can't be easy to start over at your age. But if you're willing to try, stop by Sky Finance on Tenkaichi Street. I'm just a money lender, but a little money might be just what you need right now. Sky Finance?
Yep. Sure did.
I knew it, then why? Why?
Because you're a fucking dumbass.
His friends had been with him from the start. The president didn't want to downsize, but that was the only way to save his company.
And he still couldn't bring himself to do it, so you've come here to mull it all over, is that right? An angry old man, Paradise Advertising. I imagine you probably understand this now, but downsizing isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sure, it's not always the ideal or even the only option, but sometimes you have to do what's best for the company. If you don't, you might end up hurting a lot more people, like that old man. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Akiyama-san, could you ask the leaflet company guy to come meet us here?
Well, I mean, you could literally walk down the sidewalk to him. This isn't that far from the company. Alright. Well, I brought down my father's printing company because I didn't want to downsize and lose all the good people. And now your company's in the same problem.
Oh.
As much, but my people have been with me since the beginning. How could I just force them out like that? If the business fails, that's it. Everything's over. All the employees get hurt. Yeah, they have to downsize. Downsizing's the only option. Yep. Make sure the people who were forced to get first crack at working for you again. Okay, so it's essentially, hey, we gotta let you go, but you're free to come back once the company's actually working again.
Oh.
Because the other thing is, and this is a cultural difference between Japan and Western companies. If I just say America as the broad term, I don't want to get snooted at. But in Japan, it's not a very common thing for people to just hop between jobs as often as people in the West do. More often than not, people stick with one company once they graduate out of college or high school and stay there for years upon years upon years. And yeah, more often than not, they just end up staying there until either the company closes down or they get fired. I'm sure. Wait, what the fuck did I just get? What did I just get? 5,000 XP, that's good. Hey, I leveled up. I'm trying to pause. There we go. What did I get? That's the soft garbage. Garbage. But yeah, the work culture in Japan is certainly an interesting thing to learn about because Lord knows it has broken many people over the years. And I'm not saying that America's work culture is any better. It's just from what I've read, the experience in Japan can seem very daunting and very demoralizing. Lightning fast kicks and fancy footwork. Yeah, so Taekwondo. I like Akiyama, he's cool. And there's our first locker key because people can't seem to keep their locker keys. How the fuck did it end up in a tree? Alright, so that was our first real side quest dealt with. So let's go check out that coin locker and then we will see about Possibly another side quest. Maybe the one with that lady with the suit. But yeah, so far Akiyama has put a very good first impression on me. I like him a lot. Oh, they changed it. Antique chainmail. I don't think putting rusty chainmail on would be good defense, but I'll take a look. Never mind, it's actually really good. Alright then. Okay, what is this dude doing? What's with him? Better not be stalking my girls. Hey, what are you doing? Whoa, nothing. Waiting for oh god. There she is. Yep. Peeping on a hostess. You mean Miki? Oh, do you know her? Sure, I know. I own this place. What? And who might you be, A stalker, perhaps? No, nothing like that. I just wanted to see her. Are you one of her customers? Uh-huh. Why not just go into the club, then? Well, the thing is... What? I spent more than 5 mil... Okay, so... One of the things that I know for certain I will never do in Japan is hostess clubs, because, yeah, that. They'll... Like, how they'll do it is that they'll come up to you and be like, hey, man... You looked like Ozzy for a second. Oh my god, yeah, the round glasses. Hey man, I spent 5 million yen on talking with this hostess, and then I developed feelings for her, man. It's really a shame, but that's really what the vibe is. Also, you own this place, man? That's crazy. I'm gonna try doing an Ozzy impression for this guy. 5 million yen? That's right. I was this close to winning her over, too. If 5 million yen wasn't enough, I think it might be time to call it quits. Because, like, 5 million yen is around $50,000, I think? And, yeah, if you fall for somebody that's essentially playing up a stage persona, like, albeit with aspects of... Essentially, think of hostesses as... just... places where you go talk to people. If you're familiar with the anime or on High School Host Club, think of that as a legitimate industry, and that is hostess clubs. But yeah, the scamish kind of thing that comes out of it is like, hey, come talk. You can spend an hour talking to a pretty girl or a handsome man for like 500 yen just to talk for half an hour, maybe for half an hour to an hour. But then you go in and you start talking to them, and then they ring up the food and drink expenses. Okay, so you got yourself a bottle of this whiskey, and then you got yourself a fruit platter, so that's another 200,000 on there. And it's like, fucking hell, man. Yeah, so I'm not gonna ever go into a host club. Ever. Same with a maid cafe. I would never set foot into one of those, because those are... You pay for an experience, not for... actually having a decent food experience. I don't know. I don't know. I'll just know I could do it if I had another million. I actually don't know what Ozzy Osbourne sounds like. What's your name? Taniguchi. I'm Akiyama. In addition to this club, I also run a loan office called Sky Finance. Yeah? Look, the way things are now, you've got a snowball's chance in hell of going out with Miki. Huh? Even with another million yen, unless you make some changes, you could see her 10 more times and still get absolutely nowhere. Great. Besides, you need more than just money to woo a woman. First, you have to work on your look. Look, get rid of the jean jacket and I'd say okay, but... But how do I do all of that? I got you. It's almost like an overpriced Hooters. Yes! Yes! Exactly! Exactly, Forbidden Souls. It's like a Hooters, except that it's like a Hooters you can get plastered at. Oh my god, thank you. Like, I have made that Hooters comparison before with a friend of mine when I was telling them about host clubs, and I was just blanking on that now. Like I said, yeah, it's essentially like if Hooters tried to have a classier atmosphere. Like, that's essentially it. If Hooters was a more classy. Oh my god. Thank you, Forbidden Souls. I would have been ruminating on a comparison for hours trying to remember that. Thank you. But how do I do all that? Meet me in front of Millennium Tower later. I'll give you a little advice. You'd do that for me? Sure. Wouldn't be much of an owner if I didn't step in to help such a loyal customer. 5 million yen is a very loyal number. Lady killer. You know, the clothes you wear if you'd had a chance to go on a date with Miki. Oh, no. Oh, okay, I will. I'll see you later then. And thanks again. I have no idea what Ozzy Osbourne sounds like. I probably wasn't even close. And this looks like a host that's down on his luck. Isn't that our scout? He looks like he's about to shit himself. Working hard? Don't be slacking off now. Oh, hey there, boss. Don't say hey there, boss. Don't hey there, boss me. All these girls walking by? You've got to talk to them. Oh, is it a hostess? Is it a host that's nervous to talk to girls? Oh, some other club got her. I'm just not cut out for this job. What? Quitting already? It's your choice to make, but you're really a little hasty, don't you think? It's just that nothing's going right. Calling out to some girls and she's either glares at me or ignores me altogether. I'm starting to get a complex here. Sounds like you talked to a lot of girls. How many leads did you get today? Leads? Come on, you know, how many phone numbers did you get? How many girls? 1. You've got to be kidding. I'll be living off bread crusts and water at this rate. I'm not too happy about it myself, you know. I just wish there were an easy way to make money. Well, I think I can understand how you feel. Just how are you calling out to these girls anyway? How? Like, normally? Like normally, hey, want to be a hostess? Like that. Then what? What if she says not interested? I say, oh, come on, why not? Give it a shot. I don't blame him for giving you the stink eye.
Bobby, you gotta quit giving me the stank eye.
Maybe it was fate I saw you here today. Give you a basic lesson in scouting. Huh? You mean scout? What kind of idiot do you take me for? I tried my hand at all kinds of hostess clubs jobs before I came down myself. Okay. The trick to getting rich. Now it's time for you to take your first step and come with me. Yeah, get-rich-quick schemes coming from the guy that got super lucky from a building getting bombed and 1 billion yen... Was it 1 billion? No, it was 10 billion. 10 billion yen flying down into the streets of Tokyo. Oh, do I have to? Yep. Now get moving. Seriously? Oh. First rule of scouting, never let a girl pass you by. You've been standing around all day with only one lead to show for it. Proof positive you've been playing hooky instead of working. 10 billion? Yeah, 10 billion. In the first game, the major plot hook was that there was this floating 10 billion yen that was up for grabs for different families, different patriarchs within the Tojo clan, and there was sort of an internal conflict over it, and the internal conflict resulted in a bomb exploding in the building with the 10 billion yen inside of it, and a bunch of the bills that didn't get burned up by the explosion raining down over the streets, and Akiyama got lucky enough to grab a lot of it. At least that's what I gathered from the cutscene where he wakes up from being off the ground. Look, you can talk the talk, boss, but I can see what you're saying I do, but can you walk the walk? How good are you? Who uses that in conversations anymore? You seem confident enough, so I guess you were probably really something at one point. Still, I guess I have a feeling your skills are pretty rusty. You really want to go there? Okay, give me 5 minutes to do some scouting on my own then. You tell me how many leads I should score in that amount of time. Seriously? Well, I don't know. I'm kind of clueless when it comes to this stuff. I noticed. Ouch. Okay, since the scene where he was a hobo. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he was a homeless person, got a lot of money from that 10 billion rain, and yeah, then he was able to start up owning a hostess club and owning a finance business. How about 3 times the lead I put in? That's 3 people. You need 3 leads to win. Fine. But why 3 particularly? Because a real master ought to be able to do it 3 times better than a normal person, right? Okay. In the next 5 minutes, talk to as many women as possible and ask for their phone numbers. Do keep in mind, however, that you're scouting specifically for hostesses. Hi, I'm a scout for a hostess club. I'm a scout for a hostess club. Any chance you'd be interested in that kind of work? Oops. Shouldn't have assumed she speaks Japanese. Sorry to bother you. Okay, so I assumed she was speaking Chinese or Korean. Hello there, I'm a scout for a hostess club. A little old to be a scout. You got me there, believe it or not, I'm actually only 32. I thought about switching.
Hey, you. It's like the big girl.
I was hoping she might want to give our club a try.
Are you shitting me? You ought to chop your goddamn finger off.
Oh, okay, so I've got... Oh. So this timer's going to get more difficult than I expected. Oh, thank God, the timer doesn't go on during a fight. That's actually good to know. You're good. Sorry about that, Mr. Chikun is really a short fuse. Sorry. Got 1 lead. Nice. Hi there, I'm a scout for a hostess club. Any interest? Just wondering if I should try somewhere else. Satomi. Current club was strictly quotas. Okay, quotas. Got it. That's 2. You got some kind of nerve scouting when she's with a guy, Pops. My apologies. Oh my God. Yeah, I figured. I just didn't see any others. Oh! Jesus! He has no nose. He will have no more noses. I mean, you would have to just bought a house, install the bookshelf in my garage next to my... Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Jeez. It's just like, I'm sorry I talked to your girlfriend and kick your ass. Can I go now? Hello, I'm a scout for a hostess club. Sensing a little reluctance. This could be your chance. Okay, never mind on that. She was not in the mood. Okay, so yeah, it has to be down this road. You're cute. Because you're cute. You've got to be cute if you want to be a hostess. That's right. So what do you think? It's not easy work, but it'll be good. And there we go. Lead number 3. And you know what? I could probably go for the extra measure. you're a real beauty, I bet you'd be pretty popular.
What do you think you're doing on my turf? Shut your trap and get lost, my dude.
Traffic cone! Oh. Well, now I just feel silly. Oh! Try the one at the end of the right. Now you're... Yeah, I figured the ones that have better fashion sense are... I figured the ladies that have better fashion sense ought to be the ones that I talk to. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Sure are strong. In my business, I have to be. Okay, so so this girl wasn't another hostess. It was just the dude being like,
"Hey man, what are you doing, kid? Not getting scouting girls and
Have you seen pawn around here? Okay, so that was just about the pawn shop. Neither of them could... I don't know. I'll have some objections to the industry, but you know. There's a lot of money in it. Yikes. Well, at least, I got 3. Right in the jewels? Yeah, right in the... Oh, God. Harder than you remembered, boss? Whoa, you managed to get 4 leads in only 5 minutes? I could have done better if I were younger. Wow, boss, you really meant business. Okay, so we got that done. And I leveled up again. Alright, I need to see what this Ozzy Osbourne looking motherfucker does for a new look. From come every story has an filling ending and cleared. Finished sub-stories. Oh, so that was... Oh, okay. Is that him? I don't hate... I was expecting worse, actually. I was expecting this guy to have a worse sense of fashion. It's not awful. The shirt and the tie are good, but the jacket and pants... It's not awful, but yeah, Akiyama's got the right idea. You're serious, right? I just want to make sure. Yeah, I'm serious. See? If 2 random girls on the street think you look this atrocious, how are you ever gonna hope to charm a hostess? Maybe she likes dorks. Hell, even 100 million yen won't help you like this. Man, there's gotta be something you can do. Man's gotta be particular about his appearance. I'll help you evolve from a caterpillar into a butterfly. But I don't have any money. Oh, damn. Spend 5 million yen at a hostess club, and you'll get a new suit. Excuse me. I'd like to purchase a complete ensemble. Clothes and accessories both. Certainly, sir. He's probably holding back the bile in his body from looking at Taniguchi's outfit. What kind of ensemble would you like today? A wild American casual look and psychedelic 60s. Which do I go with? Well, actually, knowing this, I probably could go for all three. I'm curious as to what their version of an American casual would look like. Is it a t-shirt and jeans? Let's see. Do you have anything that you would call American casual? Ah, yes, I know just the thing. I'll take that then. Thank you very much. Now, what accessories can I show you? How about a hat? Because his hair is kind of doofy. Do you have any sophisticated hats? Ah, yes, this particular style is proving to be quite popular among the elite, I hear. I'll take one of those then. Will that be all? 98. God damn. 98,000 yen, Jesus. He better, like, even if he doesn't wear it often, he better appreciate it. Eastbound it down, rolling up and trucking. We're gonna do what this shit kept done. Oh, I love it. Oh no. Oh no, I made it. Oh. Oh my god. I feel like I'm about to... I feel like I just dressed him up as the kind of person that would unironically listen to Cold Jeans Blue Beer music. Oh my god. And, okay, so, if you wonder what I mean by Cold Jeans Blue Beer music, I essentially mean pop country. Like, not the... And here's the thing, I do not like country music. I really don't. But if there's anything I really don't like, it's pop country. Essentially the kinds that all just sound like it's cold beers and trucks and like sappy stuff, because it all just sounds the same to me. So I remember a Bo Burnham bit where he was talking about pandering country music, and I was like, that's funny. And he goes, a cold beer and blue jeans, and I'm like, what if I just called it cold jeans and blue beer music? Just to make fun of it. So there you go. I whenever you hear me say cold jeans blue beer music, you now know that I mean terrible country music. What? But this isn't our club. It's Miki I'm after. You idiot. Miki's one tough cookie, but I guess I don't need to tell that to the guy who spent 5 million yen on her. She's not the kind of girl you can get simply by dressing the way she likes. You need to learn the right things to say to her. Now, time for a crash course. I should have gone. Okay, the right option was a suit, but this is gonna be funny. You're not gonna bail on me, are you? It wouldn't be much of a crash course if I stuck around. I'll just give you some advice. To paraphrase that famous Shakespearean quote, "Fickleness, thy name is woman." They're always changing their minds. You have to figure out how they feel and respond properly. I see. What I'm trying to say is, it's more important to listen to them than it is for you to talk. By listening, you can sense her mood, which makes it easier for you to respond, but that's normally a hostess's job to do just that. In any event, you'll get far with a hostess by getting on her good side, but whatever, you need to practice. Good luck. Thanks. Go get him, Tiger. I am so... Did he get laughed out? Akiyama-san! How'd it go? I tried listening to what you said and it worked. I guess girls like it when a guy... Yeah, who'd have thunk if you if you actually, you know, understand... I think I'm getting the hang of this. Yeah. I can't. I have a date with the hostess from this club. Date? But what about Miki? I'm so over Miki. Would you mind telling her that for me? Jesus Christ! You mean all this training was a waste of my time? Not at all. Thanks to you, I'm a new man. A new man that listens to Cold Jeans Blue Beer music. Oh my god. Shiny, shine, love shine. Oh, that reminds me, I ought to try karaoke in this game. But you know what? That's fine. I helped a dude gain confidence. Hell yeah. Alright, now. We'll go this way. But yeah, I didn't expect the... Like, I thought... Maybe it's because my only perspective on their views of American fashion are the whole Yakuza 0 Yankee rockabilly fashion, but I was expecting they would go black leather jacket, white shirt, blue jeans. I was not expecting the fucking cowboy outfit. Like, at all. What are they looking at? You're the guy who attacked the boss's beloved Mimi-san 3 days. What? Oh god, I want to see his sword animation. Hold on. Okay, and grab the sword. Oh wow, the crowd. Oh, so the arena actually moves this time. Damn it, couldn't see a heat move. But yeah, that's really cool. The crowd actually moves with the fight now. That's cool. What are these two staring at? I tell you, nice weather puts me in a great mood. How about yourself, buddy? That was not a side quest. Oh my god, what is this person's outfit? This guy went in and went, where's my hug at? I don't show love, I don't show love, I'm heartless. Yeah. What is emotion? Is that some kind of fancy cocktail? Forget it, those girls hate my guts. Don't give up. Don't give up now. After all, I've only seen 3 of them. Yeah, each one gives me the same open-mouthed stare. My best jokes flew right over their heads. I'm telling you, this isn't working out. It's no use. I'll never manage an article of Hostess Club tips and tricks. What? Wait, aren't you Minamizawa-san from Mars Fighters comedy duo? These two are back? Wow, they really love the... Wow, they really like these Mars Fighters comedy guys. Oh, one of them transitioned. Good for her. See, Minamizawa-san, I told you I had plenty of fans in Kanto. Are you here for work? Hope it goes well. I'll be rooting for you. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Minamizawa-san, this is your chance. This fan of yours seems to know the nightlife around here. Maybe you can tell us about the hostess clubs. What are you talking about? You want me to embarrass myself in front of a fan? Here's the thing, Minamizawa-san. Entertainers have to be responsible if they want to get hired back. Fulfilling your assignment is paramount. Keep up the spoiled brat act, and I'll see to it you never darken the doorsteps of our publishing house again. All right, okay, I'll do it. Excuse me, or maybe is this not his partner? Because there was a side quest in 3 where you encountered this comedy duo, and they split up after some time, and I don't remember if the other one's with them. Guess you could say that. Wonderful. Let me introduce myself. I am Ashibe, editor for Casanova. I love how her name is Calming Woman. Yeah, whenever that's a thing in a lot of games. Whenever it's just an NPC that's going to be gone, they have their name be essentially what their character is. Like, it'd be the equivalent of like in a FPS or something, you just see subtitle of shouting soldier A be like, I got a grenade next to me. Akiyama. The thing is, Akiyama-san, we've commissioned a series of articles from Minamizawa-san here on some tips to use at clubs Jewel and Shine, but it seems they do things differently out west, where Minamizawa-san Minamizawa-san's from. He's having a hard time hitting it off in these Tokyo girls. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so a little bit of a comedy disconnect. Suez Bar in Kamurocho Underground Mall. Okay, good to know. Let's see. That's the wrong pause button. I've got some abilities I could buy. Let's see. Phoenix Sun automatically fills up the heat gauge if your health is flashing red. I don't like that. Quick step cancel. Ooh, yes, take that, please. I love that. Guardrail. Oh no. Smash an enemy's head against a guardrail. That is going to result in some inverted teeth. Jesus. And let's go sliding reversal. A counterattack executed after being knocked away. Used to get out of tight situations. Okay. So what I'm picturing for the protagonists of this game is that you gain experience quickly, but due to the fact that there's 4 of them, there's probably not going to be a whole huge depth of stuff that you can do with them, like with Kiryu, since he was only one character you had to manage. Well, so far, I'm really enjoying this, because Akiyama is just a lot of fun so far. Alright, so there's a side quest near the pharmacy, and there's one near... Oh yeah, there's the one from the woman in the suit we encountered earlier. I don't think that... Yeah, that wasn't his partner, so my bad on that. That was a bad call on me. The fuck happened here? What's the matter? You sweating like crazy? I was going to buy some stomach medicine from that drugstore, but I can't move another step. Ugh. Well, feeling better? I think I'm over the worst of it. I guess it wasn't such a good idea to hit 20 yakiniku restaurants in a single... What the fuck? What? Yeah. Oh, no. It's my job. Sorry, I should have introduced myself. I'm Ajikawa of the Michelle Guide Corporation. I truly appreciate you stepping in to help me. Wait, Michelle Guide? Oh. A company that publishes restaurant guidebooks over in Europe? That's right, and now we'd like to include the best of Kamurocho in Japanese edition of our legendary guidebook. This has too many restaurants to try and find the hidden gems. Ugh. Can you really judge these places properly when you eat so much at once? Sure, they say an empty stomach is the best condiment, but empty or full hardly matters to us pros when it comes to reviewing a given dish. Ah, I see. So simply knowing a lot about food isn't enough, huh? Thank you very much. Okay, so... when it comes to spending money on food, I'm not exactly what you call frugal. Excellent, I've been searching for somebody like you. Would you be so kind as to tell me about some of the better restaurants you know? Let's have seen some Alright. Mouth-watering texture, their most unique offal dish. Well, maybe if you didn't say if you didn't say offal, what the fuck does that mean? Okay, so essentially, he's a food snob magazine person. Sounds rough. Oof, there goes my stomach again. Okay, Earth Angel and Champion District. Well, yeah, of course, that's what you do when you've stuffed yourself full of yakiniku beef. You go to a bar and drink some Suntory. Alright, well, I'm gonna go check on the side quest that popped up near Akiyama's place, and then we will head to the story. Because I saw question marks pop up everywhere, and my side quest meter just went ding, ding, ding. who you're dealing with. Really? Just, you're stopping to fight me because you were like, I need you to wait up, man. I love that move. It's cool. I can't stop myself from doing that move. It's too fun. All right, there we go. And then wearing that hat with a suit is certainly a look. Not a look I'd inspire, not a look of inspiration, but a look. Hey, boss, been working hard. He must be rough. I know one of the attention. You know, here you are. Oh, okay. So just the person who's like, hey, man, I hear your finance company does better than us, and we're gonna beat you up for it. Oh, it's so good. I love it. Yeah, at that point, his sunglasses are in the bridge of his nose, or the ridge of his nose. Like, it just... If it wasn't the characters or the possible plot hooks that would intrigue you into Yakuza, it would be this. The combat in these games is crunchy, fun, and visceral. The kind that you love to see. Alright. Okay. And Shiobara? Oh, Akiyama-san. What are you doing on this side of town? Actually, I just on my way to see you. Something happened? Is he gonna get his 5 million? Make me your... What? Please. Well, this is sudden. Weren't you starting some kind of online company? That's what I figured at first, but when I really sat down to think about it, I couldn't come up with anything I wanted to do. And the fight sequences seem so fluid. Oh, yeah. Granted, they become more fluid in the later games alongside with Zero because obviously those are more modern. The one that would... like, they can sometimes feel a tad clunky with the lock-on, but overall, I never really have many complaints, if any, with Yakuza, ever. So I become my apprentice. I bet if I studied under you, I could discover my true calling. That's crazy talk. Figure that out yourself. Please, I have no intention of taking on an apprentice. I'm not asking to be paid, of course. I just want to stay here until I work out what I want to do. Absolutely not. I don't want to waste 5 million you lend me. I don't know. Wait, does... Start by having you pick up some lunch. You just want him to be your errand boy, don't you? Okay. Hana's having fun with it, too. Whew. I couldn't eat another bite. Why did you start Sky Finance anyway? Why? Well, frankly, you're not making any money here. I was just wondering what gave you the idea. What gave me the idea, huh? You really want to know? I do. It might give me a push. I used to be homeless. Did you really? Yeah. I worked at a bank, but with one thing after another, I quit. Ran out of money pretty fast. When was this? about 5 years ago, maybe. After I left the bank, I lived on the streets for a while. Then one day, money came literally flooding down from the sky. Really? Money? You didn't hear about that? There was an explosion at the Millennium Tower that blasted billions of yen out into the streets. Oh, yeah, I saw that on the news. I ran around like an idiot, but I eventually gathered up about 1 million yen or so. And that's how you started your business? With that chump change? Nah, you can't even rent an office for that little. Then what did you do? I've been in the banking business, so I knew a little bit about finance. I thought, what's the best way to make more? So I went into day trading. Day trading. What's that? It's basically trading stocks within the course of a single day. You can complete a bunch of trades on a day-to-day basis, and if all goes well, you can earn a substantial profit on your sales. It's not all that different from gambling, I suppose, but with a little experience, you can make expertise, you can make more than you would on the horses. And did you? Did you really make that million grow? Well, it was do or die. I scraped whatever info I could and bought and sold both day and night. Not everything was strictly legal. However, one bad trade and I would have been done for. But I guess somebody up there was looking out for me. Before long, I made a pretty nice chunk of change. Then I tried futures trading and the like. Maybe I had a natural talent for it. In any case, the money just kept on multiplying. I've made my businessman's salaries 1,000 times over in only a few short years. Soon after, I found myself wondering what I should do with it all, which made me lukewarm on the idea of making more. Did you lose interest in money itself? No, I just went thinking only about how to make money instead of thinking about ways to use the money I made. And you became an interest-free moneylender to help people with money problems? No, it was more than just wanting to help out people who were strapped for cash. I just wanted to see people who lost their money and hit rock bottom work hard to pull themselves back up again, just like I had. That's how Sky Finance came to be. That's enough war stories for today. Okay, so he did a lot of stock trading to gain a huge amount of money. Then after gaining money, he was like, well, what do I do with it? Let's hear what you have to say. Now, what can I do for you? Well, my husband's obsessed with gambling, and he's gotten us into oh, God. Then he drinks and just becomes so incredibly violent. I just got us out of there as soon as I could. I couldn't take it anymore. That's terrible. He borrowed all kinds of money under my name, too, and now the loan offices refuse to give me their time of day. I heard a rumor that you might be able to help, so here we are. How much did you need? We left with nothing but the clothes on our backs. Would it be possible to borrow about 500,000 for living expenses? All right, but you'll have to pass a test before I can give you the money. Okay, you have 3 hours to find work somewhere here in Kamurocho. Do that and the 500,000 is yours, interest-free. You'll find something if you look hard enough. They say we're in a recession, but there's still plenty of work available if you're not too picky. What do you think? Want to give it a try? That's nice. Give her some time to find a job. Granted, 3 hours is not a generous time slot, but damn. She's been through. If she's serious about the loan, then she'll pass just fine.
Oh.
Where's Noriko? And you are? My wife came in here for a loan. Oh, so you're her husband, are you? So she was here. Uh-huh. Where the fuck you gotta get her? My breath smells like cheap vodka. If you have any complaints, I'd be more than happy to take this outside. It suits me just fine. Ain't got nothing to say, just get Noriko. Oh my god. Now see here, pal. Oh, shut the fuck up, will ya? Looks like I'm just gonna have to beat your ass. What is heat movable here? I see a scooter, I see trash bags, but I can't pick those up. Is that a... What is that? Is that an inhaler? Oh, it's a rope. Oh my god! Well, I didn't see anything with the rope, but that works. Damn it, you'll pay for this. Wow, I'd run too if I were married to him. Naturally. So it's spelled out in katakana. Any luck? No, nothing. Then I can't lend you the money. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. I stopped in every single place looking for part-time help. They all said I was too old. I tried lots of stores and restaurants, but they told me that they had enough help. And 3 hours to find work in Kamurocho? It's just not possible. Did you check the red light district? Her kid is right there, dude! Her kid is literally standing right there, dude! You know, massage parlors, places like that. Somebody as good looking as you should be... Her... Fuck. Ugh. Like I said, I don't give people money just because I feel sorry for them. If she truly wanted a new life for herself, she'd have gone straight into massage parlors asking for a job. I won't lend... Okay. You were serious about changing your life, right? I lent you your money. I helped you because you were sincere. You said you didn't want to waste 5 million yen. Are you really looking for a worthwhile way to spend it? Because I can tell you right now, you won't find anything by hanging around me. Jesus. Yeah, that hurts. Fucking hell, man. Are you sure about this, Chief? You could have let Shiobara work here, you know. No, it's better this way. He's a big boy. I'm sure he can figure out his hopes and dreams all by himself. Ugh. That one kind of left a bitter taste. Like... I mean... I can get where he's coming from about the whole... If they're not serious about it, then they wouldn't... Like... Man... That just... I get where he's coming from, but... I don't know. I feel like that was a bit much. Alright, well... Let's do a little story, and then after that we will, end the stream. This is where I'm supposed to meet up with Kido-chan. Alright, here we go. So Arai really did it, huh? I couldn't believe it either. Arai-san's too smart to get trigger-happy with someone like that, especially a two-bit goon like Ihara. Nobody's seen him since? Nope. I don't know if the cops are onto him yet, but he killed that creep right there in the middle of town. It's only a matter of time before they figure it out. How are you holding up? You said you found Kanemura, right? Yeah, right after I lost those Ueno Seiwa guys.
結局、新井の兄貴に連絡が取れなかった俺は、一旦事務所に戻ることにしたんです。おい、誰かいないのか?
The other thing that is really impressive about these games is the production value in these cutscenes and everything.
親父
Oh.
死んでる
Because, like, the detail they put into the small things here is just impressive. Like, stuff that you would find really insignificant, they decide to actually include. Like, the bit there, when Kido was going up to the door and took a second, hesitated to lift his arm before knocking on the door. I remember a bit in Yakuza 3 where this woman was watching somebody, and you could see her eyes just kind of dart around a little bit, going from one person to another person to another person, and then back to the other person. Or the occasional, like, if somebody's feeling a really tense emotion, you'd see the muscles in their jaw twitch, and it's like, wow, they really put effort into this. They cared about these cutscenes. So, yeah, it's an impressive piece of work that these games are. Must have been rough on you. Apparently you got stabbed in the back. No real sign of a struggle. That's not all, though. The cops think the killer might be a woman because of how they found him. A woman? Yeah, his shirt was off and there was traces of lipstick on his neck and lips. Ah! So the girl came promising Snoo Snoo, and he got death by Snoo Snoo. That's what it looks like. Still, something doesn't add up. It's just, well, what's up? When I got back to the office, it was completely empty. That just doesn't happen. Ever. True. You usually have one or two boys keeping an eye on things out front, especially when the boss is in. Not only that, but... I don't know. The boss never seemed like the kind of guy to fall for that kind of trick, no matter the girl. Okay, the very little things that most gamers would oversee. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's the real way to see passion be showed is the little details in regards to what they're making. Like, how do I put this? It doesn't matter how fluid a lot of animation could be or how detailed aspects of the story is. If little details, like parts of little details that would be seen and worked on and thought of, show passion. Like it's essentially the difference between seeing somebody make one series that's well regarded but forgotten versus another that's well regarded but not forgotten because it bothers with the small details that most would find inconsequential. I remember this one bit when I was watching a review from a YouTuber that I absolutely love. His name is Bennett the Sage. He reviews a lot of older anime on his channel. He's great. I recommend his stuff. But I remember his bit in Lily Cat, his review of that movie, where he talks about a scene that, by and large, most would imagine should have been on the cutting room floor because, quote, nothing happens in it. But it calls to attention a bit of detail that you normally never see, or most people wouldn't think to bother with. And Lily Cat was this anime about essentially space travel. And it's these two characters that are taking off some kind of, I don't know if it's a hazard suit or a spacesuit of some kind, but it's one of the two. And it shows this whole process of unzipping the backs of the suits, taking off the pants, organizing it all in a locker before they walk away and start talking. Like, as I said, normally you'd see that be put on the cutting room floor in regards to details that don't matter. But the fact that they did bother with these details show that they cared about these little things about their world or these characters, and they want to show it. Like, it'd be somebody It'd be like if you tried to animate somebody... It'd be like the different... Okay, say you try to animate somebody doing a kick. Like throwing a kick at like a practice dummy. You could just normally have the guy... You could have character A swing their leg at the practice dummy just normally and have it impact. Character B, on the other hand, if you want to convey them as a character that's like wants to make sure they get the strike correctly, or that's a bit new to everything, like doesn't have the confidence that character A has in their attacks, show them hesitating for a second, sizing up the dummy, judging the distance that to see if whether or not their leg actually connects, and then perform the action. And that's the same thing with this guy here. They showed that he was hesitant by having his arm just not quite go to knocking yet and then to knocking. It's, as I said, it's small details, but it's something that's very, like, it's just something that's nice to include and really helps sell that they did care about what they were doing here. He didn't really ever talk about women or anything, and he wasn't exactly a spring chicken, if you get me. I hear you, but you never know. Huh? If the police are right, she must have been one hell of a woman. You ever heard of a femme fatale, Kido-chan? You ever heard of a gaslight gatekeep girl boss, Kido-chan? A femme fatale? What's that? A very special kind of woman. She might not be the most gorgeous girl in town, but you can't deny that there's something special about her. And just when it seems like you've got her, she suddenly decides to keep you at arm's length. I am nothing but an accessory to these women, that they only choose to friend-zone me. Well, what if I want to make friends? I like friends. That's the difference between you and I, Silver the Hedgehog. I am an alpha... you are... That I'm just an accessory to these women. What? Well, maybe if I... Well, I don't play games, so maybe if I become friends, they'll like me. That makes you a beta cuck. Whereas I am an alpha gamer. I fucking love Snapcube. That immediately reminded me of that Snapcube bit. Maybe you'll find one of your own someday, Kido-chan. A woman so alluring you can't possibly pull yourself away. Can't say I'd complain if I did. Even if they were 7 feet tall and tried to cut me in half with their gigantic finger claws. Enough about that, though. First things first, we've got work to do. Work? Oh, hello.
柴田組の手先だろうよ。きっとお前か俺の身柄が必要なんだ。なあ、そうだよな。
どういうことですか、秋山さん。
なあ、兄さんよ。俺らの首持ってったって上の世話が納得するわけねえよ。そうだろ。
さあな。それは組長が決めることだ。
おい、ここは俺が食い止める。お前は今のうちに逃げろ。
え、何言ってんすか。
悪いが、俺の読みじゃお前より俺の方が断然強い。今はとりあえず逃げろ。
秋山さん。
後でスカイファイナンスで落ち合おう。あそこなら何があっても大丈夫だ。
でも
早く行け。
はい。
おっと、あんたらの相手は俺だ。
てめえ、遊びじゃねえんだぞ。指の一本や二本じゃ済まなくなるぜ。
なんだ、本職の脅しってのもその程度のもんか。今さら指とか古いんだよ。
なんだと。
こっちは鼻から首取られる覚悟でやってんだ。あんたらも肩に舐めてると痛い目に遭うぜ。
言うじゃねえか。それじゃきっちりお前にはこっちの世界のやり方見せてやるぜ。
望むところだ。
敵だから遠慮すんな。しっかり弾取ったれ。
All right, here we go. Big fight. So Shibata. Okay, so I guess the Tojo clan must have gotten some more patriarchs and families under their branch. Which, you know what? Fair, because because, you know, a lot of their families had since been disbanded or destroyed over the course of a few years. I want to try something. That man is dead. He's dead. He's a dead. Oh my god. I just killed a man. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the other thing about heat moves in this game, is that the combat will contrive, like the story itself will contrive things like, oh no, this character's noble, he doesn't kill, when you see the heat move I just pulled off, when you throw a man from a building of this height. Like, the main character of the series, Kiryu, he has not killed anybody, even though shit like that happens. And I know this is Akiyama, but you get the idea. Never killed anyone, and yet they do shit like this. It's like the version of cutscene bullet versus actual in-game bullet. Well, had enough. You good? Are you feeling better after I threw you off this building? Did you have to climb back up here to make this pose? Damn it! We heard you were good, but we didn't know you were gonna be this good. Huh. Glad I have a reputation at least. What else are they saying about me? You think you're so damn funny, huh? I don't know much, but what? We got boys heading to your office as we speak. No kidding. Tell me something. They as tough as you? Sure are. Top of the Shibata family heap. Perfect. Then I've got nothing to worry about. What do you mean? You'll see.
何やってんだてめえ。あ、やっべえな。こりゃ。
秋山、お前またヤクザ相手に乱闘か？あ？今朝の忠告忘れたわけじゃねえよな。
杉内さん。
ない。言い訳はまた署でゆっくり聞こうじゃねえか。
それちょっと。それに俺、これに関しては被害者だし。
うるせえ！すべこ言ってんじゃねえ！確保！確保だ！はい！
やべ。
待て！待てなさい！
When you find yourself fleeing during a chase, try to accomplish your goal before the chase gauge is fully depleted. Okay. Quick turns can be used during the chase to technique around corners. Okay. Wait, where am I going? What? Okay, I'm confused. Which direction? Am I going downstairs or up? I'm very... What? I'm gonna fail this immediately. At certain rooftops, execute jumping. So yeah, now we're suddenly playing Mirror's Edge. Gotta work on your cardio, Akiyama. Wait, is Hana-chan a badass? Hana-chan's a badass! Ooh!
命拾いしたね。
God damn!
社長
ただいま。
I give him props for running in a suit. Yeah. Not just for running in a suit, but also doing parkour in a suit.
はいお水
Thank you.
So Hana-chan's a badass. That's awesome. Yes, I love this. I love these two. They're
どっち
great.
にしてもこれじゃまた警察行きだな。
But yeah, that dude who got his head smacked against the railing, I'm shocked he's even conscious. Kito's just like, what the fuck is happening? Alright, well I guess that is a good enough spot to end, if any. So once the chapter starts and I get free reign of the character, I'll save and quit. Supposing I don't have another huge amount of cutscenes to deal with. Hey, how'd your little session with Sugiyuchi go? Sorry, don't get me started. That guy really puts the dick in the detective. What? What an asshole. What? I have never heard that one, but what? Puts the dick in detective. I would have preferred it if he said dick-tective. What? No joke. Took a beam to the head? Yeah, I mean... Oh, God, that must have hurt. But Hana-chan's a badass. Who'da thunk? But hey, if I were over 40 and still stuck as a beat cop, I'd probably have a chip on my shoulder, too. You think that's all it is? I also appreciate that the devs of this game were kind enough to implement the bro bathroom code in this game. And if you know what the bro bathroom code is, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You think it's not? I don't know. It kind of feels like he's like obsessed with you and Arayanaki or something. How do you figure? He kept grilling me about how you two met. Oh, and he wouldn't shut up about wanting to know what Kanemura's loan terms were. Of not looking down? No, not looking at the other dude, but okay, so the conduct goes like this. Typically, men tend to stay one urinal space apart from each other, unless in desperate situations where it's really crowded. 2, you don't look at the other guys while you're on the urinal. You just either look at the wall or you look down if you can't help yourself. And then 3, you don't comment to the other guys about particular things. Like, you don't say shit about them or anything. Like, that kind of casual talk, that's fine. But you don't insult and you don't go after or attack another man while he's taking a piss like that. You don't. You just don't. There's a rule to these things. And space apart. Yeah, exactly. It's like when you're leaving space between two cars when you're stopping at a red light. It's like that. Doesn't that seem kind of weird to you? I guess. Not that I can blame him for wondering. Why are you two throwing your weight behind Arayanaki? That's my little secret. Come on, Akiyama-san. You can tell me. Maybe when you're older. Ugh, Akiyama-san. Okay. No pressing business right now. Maybe I'll take a little stroll around the city before heading back to the office. Alright, I'm gonna go to the safe... Huh? No, stop! What are you worried about, honey? It's all ever gonna give you... Take it, they're gonna give you... Look at my sweater. I don't have the gas in the tank for this, but I can't just sit back and watch. Yeah, I suggest leaving her alone. Who's talking? Fucking you got a cooler suit than me. I'm gonna kick your shin in, motherfucker. That's essentially what this is. Alright, let me just get this fight done, then I'll say. Ow. Ow. What? Developing heat actions. From heat actions after using it many, many times, you may discover a new additional technique. You can check which heat actions have this potential on the ability screen. Oh! Oh! The man in the checkerboard sweater should be dead, or at least concussed. Oh my god! I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not that. It was for certain not that. You there, got a minute? Depends, what do you need? Well, I was observing your scuffle there, and I can see your physical potential is through the roof. Did you used to play any sports? Not really. Pretty sure the last time I kicked a ball around was in middle school. So then it's just natural talent. Understood. My name's SEGA. I run an operation in this general area. What kind of operation? I'm glad you asked. Do you know about the looming crisis Japan faces? Crisis? What crisis? Put frankly, peace addiction. Nowadays, all people in Japan can think about is peace. Uh-huh. In my youth, I fought as a mercenary, mostly in the Middle East. I've seen many breathe their last, friend and foe alike. It was then I realized an astounding truth. In this world, anything can happen, anytime, anywhere. Oh, I get it now. You're a soldier. That explains the stocky build, the fatigues, and the bald head. Someone as strong as yourself must realize how everyone in this city is putting themselves at risk every moment of the day. They're too vulnerable. Same goes for you. You're not as clever as you think. Huh? What are you talking about? Huh? Hey! Those are my keys to my office. Give those back. You may be a good fighter, but your senses are dull as a doorknob. Did you set that up? Cut me some slack here, man. We just met. A strong individual like you should have no problem chasing him down. You better get going. Who knows what'll happen if you let him get away. Yeah, thanks for the advice. Here we go again. Alright, so I gotta do tackles and then throws. I remember this from 3. If the extended warranty call was a person. Oh my god! Oh my god! Forbidden Souls, that's actually really good! Oh, that's really good! Whew, that good enough for you?
Looks like you've got a strong set of legs. I was right about you.
I'm sorry, but your praise is less than flattering. Can I go now?
Wait. I have to talk to you about something. Let's head to the roof.
The roof? Did you just act normal for 1 second? I'm not able to save the game yet, people. Like, I'm enjoying this, but I want to save the game. So, what do you want to talk about?
Hey, don't look so sour. Anyways, what should I call you?
The name's Akiyama.
Akiyama-kun. Seems like you've got into fights nearly every day.
Well, I wouldn't if I had a choice, but that's just the way things have been working out.
It's clear you have a strong talent for fighting. It'd be a tragedy to see it go to waste. Are you interested in tapping into your dormant abilities? I can help you.
What do you mean, dormant? Pretty sure I hand out maximum beatings every day of the week.
Then let me ask you, do you feel any change in your body right now?
Change?
A few moments ago, you ran after my pupil, but you weren't simply running for running's sake. My pupil forced you into to run in a style which you would use your muscles in the most efficient manner.
These voices are fucking awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I figured a dude like this would have something like that. If not, then I'm inventing it for that.
So, how do you feel? Is your body somewhat lighter than before?
I guess now that you say so, I do feel lighter. I hate the prospect of...
Hey, I just punched you in the shoulder. Do you feel sore?
Well, now that you mention it, my shoulder does feel sore. You're hitting them on the nail? I'm glad you like them. I'm glad you like them, Forbidden. You learned Dash Kick. Ooh. You can check abilities learned. Okay.
Every person has to train differently, depending on their build and usual exercise regimen. Train correctly, and I guarantee your strength will be multiplied.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to see that.
I'm pretty much always here, so come back when you want to train further.
So this guy gives off Rex Kwon Do vibes from Napoleon Dynamite.
You think everybody wants a roundhouse kick when I'm wearing these bad boys?
It's a really nice offer and all, but can I ask you something first?
What?
Why me? You don't even know me.
I guess it's natural to be curious. It's hard to explain, but there is a reason why I chose you and only you. I'll tell you more if you agree to come back.
At least you sound like you know what you're talking about. Alright then. I'll stop by whenever I have the time.
Great. I'll be waiting.
God damn, we got a lot of this off. Okay. Let's go find a save point and then we'll end it off for today. You can save. Yes, let's save. Because apparently payphones are still existent in downtown Tokyo in 2010. But then again, apparently a lot of businesses in Japan still use fax machines, so maybe I shouldn't be too surprised. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering what I'm playing this on PS5, because I'm lucky. Alright. Well, I think that is a good enough spot to end it, if any. So thank you all for joining me on this first start to Yakuza 4. So already this game is getting me, like, it is hitting the intrigues immediately. I love Akiyama, I am loving this setup, and I'm loving just the vibes of all this. I'm loving all this. This is great. So be sure to... My birthday? Oh, well, happy birthday, Forbidden Souls. And again, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. But, yeah, thank you all so much for checking out the stream for today. As for the next one, I will be sure to keep you guys posted about it on my Twitter, because I've got my Twitter linked on my channel. And if you want to see my full Yakuza 3 playthrough, I have those VODs up on YouTube, so check it out here. And if you're seeing this VOD on YouTube, thanks for watching to the end. So, yeah, take care, everybody. I hope to see you in the next stream. Bye.